Okay, dokie.
Hello. How is life? Besides me, being an absolute klutz. How are you guys? How are things? How is Hal? Hi. Okay, time to jump into my...
Are you prepared for the kind of death you've earned, little man?
My cat's feeder just went off. Hi guys! Hello, look, it's me! I do have a real face. How are you today? I'm actually alive today, almost, kind of. I slept pretty well, so there's that. Ew. Anyways, good morning. Oh, there's an ad, of course. Hi,
Don't take that out of context.
Hi, everybody. It's me. It's time. It's... Hal, you can jump into chat at any point if you'd like. Whenever you are ready. But no rush, also. No rush, and also, hi. Hi, how are you? Why are we hopping? My monocled one is here. A delight. Oh my god, why is my hair so insane today? It's the hard water. Me too. No, please do. You can also just jump into live chat or call, whichever one you are more comfortable with. Alright, let's look less dead. Or, well, no, we want to look vaguely dead, but we want to look vampire dead. So there we go. Hi.
You wasted my papers!
You wasted my papers! Alright, I put on mascara, so we'll see how well this, putting on the other thing goes. Jesus Christ, I'm so good at words. Oh. Are you prepared for the kind of death you've earned, little man?
Hello, Data.
Hello! Okay, wait, let me... Test, say some words.
Okay, I'm saying some words. I'm also trying to fix the position of my microphone. Sorry if it creaks and things.
Oh, no worries. I'm just turning you up so you are not too quiet. Oh my god, it's a hell! Okay, hold on. First things first. Let's get on the correct. And I know I have one for you. I thought I did. There you are.
He hasn't died on the stream yet.
Oh, right, I have to get... Do you have your Fujitech link? I have the old one.
Oh, I don't remember what that is.
Oh, I'll grab it. It's good. Hold on. Hold on.
Thank you.
We
I'll
can do
set
this.
up for purposes so I can exist on the screen. Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me.
Fujitech. Figutech. Jesus. Hi, I'm alive. You know, we could even do this. Okay, hold on. Got this. We will go grab... There you are. You still have it set up, so...
Oh, sweet.
Guests. There you are. Properties for Hal. There we go. Paste. Okay. Oh, there you are. The last hurrah. The last hurrah of a goo.
Amazing. It's the model before the current one, I think.
I
That's like the
know! Can you
really old
imagine?
one. Ah, vintage.
Vintage Hal.
Smells like vinegar.
Alright, here we go. There you are. You're, well, you know. You are, I imagine before you underwent your transformation into new Hal. Like the new goo. Because this is
glob.
vintage goo. This is like the vintage
It
goo.
is. It is the pre-goo goo.
The pre-goo, antiquated glob Ross. Well, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you. I literally am always delighted to talk to you. I hope you know
Likewise.
this.
I have made the commitment to not be such a downer this time.
You are not a downer. Don't even worry
No,
about it.
last time we went down like a lefty politics death spiral. I'm gonna be good this time. We're gonna talk about nice things.
About cookies. How are you enjoying cookies? You're playing cookies.
I am playing cookies. I'm playing cookies maybe a little too much, but I am having fun with it.
Like I said, it's weirdly addictive and so cute.
Is Cookie Run your first gacha game, or is this one in a stream of gacha games?
No, it's not my first gacha. My main gacha is Twisted Wonderland.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
Anchi!
right. Yeah, I remember now.
And I still play Twist also pretty religiously, but like Cookie has owned my soul for a while. The cookies, but I think I play cookies more because they give you enough stuff that you'll be able to get every single cookie if you keep playing, basically.
It is a very giving game. It's also a very nefarious game because it's one of those games where they always have so much shit to do.
I know.
It can keep you in there for quite a prolonged period of time, just collecting and doing and.
But my kingdom.
Quite reminiscent of. But my kingdom, though.
I'm at level 12.
Quite a lot of fun with it. Are you? I think I'm on my way to. What am I on my way to? Let me check because I've got it open.
Hi, Mochi.
Oh god.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put on my. Let me put on these.
Oh, hello, Mochi. It's good to see Mochi. Mandy showed me a little bit of mercy. She is asleep in her bed.
Okay.
She was on my lap earlier, but she's been kind. Oh, no worries. I was just saying, Mandy's freed me up just before we started, so
good.
She's gone to go lie down in her bed and be polite.
Hi. Well, here's Mochi. I'm gonna have to move her briefly so I can put the blanket on my lap so she doesn't shred up all of my clothes, because this was kind of an expensive skirt. Like it was one of the ones that I bought new because I really liked it. There we go.
Yeah.
Now you can sit. Yeah.
I was going to say, it's a beautiful top, but meshes are rife with possibility around cats, right?
I know. This is like the new kind of mesh though, so it's not as...
Oh, that's good.
It's the like super stretchy stuff that's probably bad for the environment, but it's not as susceptible to cat claws.
Oh, it says that, eh?
Well, I mean, we could always
I'm
go down
apparently on
the.
my way to 14.
Oh wow,
Horrific.
that's fantastic. Mostly it's because I've been doing a lot of the other side mini games instead of upgrading my castle and stuff.
The side mini games are more playable, really, than the actual main course of the game, I think.
I am a little
They're
sad
more
that Error
engaging, or
Busters
they
is
demand more
over,
of your
right?
attention.
Right? It's like, oh, what was my favorite? I liked the matching one. The matching one was really fun, or like the match 2 or match 3 or whatever it was that we had, then the gardens.
Yeah.
I didn't really like the wood chopping game that much.
Me neither, but that's because we're old and arthritic and it makes our wrists click, so, you know,
You're
all that
right!
rapid
Oh my
tapping stuff is not for me.
It's because it's
Like,
super tap. I liked
I don't want
Error
to play games that
Busters.
strain me, you know? Yeah, Error Busters is fine.
That was like
And I really liked the jumping one.
the
Because I
jumping
like
one
jumping
was so
puzzles,
cute.
so
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
they're good fun.
But how have you been? You've been working a lot. I know.
It's pretty much gone to ground for the last couple of months. But yeah, I'm doing okay. Len's back at work, so my days are a little bit more lonely than they were, but I'm getting through my work. I'm really focused, and on the weekends I'm working on our model stuff, and yeah, it's all going quite good.
Good.
I'm slowly expanding on the screen. I can see myself
Yes, good.
swelling up.
Oh my god, okay, wait, what was my curse thought? I had a really great topic that I was being exhausted at my bestie last night. Cause like instead of me using the really old bed that's like shitty at this point, we just share like their bed because they have a purple mattress and it's like so comfortable. So like we
have a purple mattress. We saved and scrimped because Len had a shitty old mattress and I had a shitty old mattress at my home. So we were like, we need a decent mattress, and the purple was really good.
I like it.
Yeah.
But you were saying,
Oh no, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Sorry.
No, I interrupted you. Oh my god, we're gonna do this forever, aren't we?
We are, absolutely. It's the nature of the thing. But yeah, it's one of those things where Len had a really quite bad repeating back injury, just like spinal stuff, and it's one of those miserable things that take months to heal and stuff. So we were like, actually, now is a really good time to sort that out, huh? So you don't have a decades-old mattress anymore. So yeah.
Oh god.
And it was great. She got it. She slept like a baby, and I had to sleep on the couch for the first couple of days because I couldn't get used to it. But then I did, and it's been amazing ever since.
It's
like,
like
I don't know how to sleep when my back doesn't feel like shit anymore. So.
Oh no. Yeah, I don't know. I just like it's so weird because I'm a side sleeper, right? And I just have chronic hip pain all the time anyways. Like, first of all, for having, you know, like woman hips and sleeping on your side is already a pain in the ass. But then like having the arthritic stuff on the side and like and the EDS and everything, it's like, okay, this is really annoying. But yeah, that mattress is really nice. There's only one mattress that I've seen that's better, and it's one that Lord Candy has. Cause like I got to sleep on that when I visited, and I'm like, that is the best one. I mean, it was a couple $1,000s, so it better be nice. But you know,
yeah, for that price, honestly,
it's one of those like, oh, I love that.
Yeah, I'd definitely recommend it, Monocle. I've been enjoying it. We've both been enjoying it very much. It's really comfortable.
I quite like purple, but like I think if I won the lottery, I would get the same one that Candy got. Because it is just slightly better than the purple, and the purple is really good.
Yeah. I think purple's good for the mid range. You know, if you don't have if you can't blow everything, you know.
Yeah.
Plus, they gave us these little samples that are like miniature beds.
Yeah, I love when they do that.
Yeah, squidgies, because it's made of the same shit that's inside the thing. You can just like crush it, yeah.
It's so
very
good.
Satisfying stress ball of a tiny bed.
Hi, Mochi. So she scratched a bald spot onto one of her ears.
No. Mandy's getting over a case of chin acne. She's doing good, though.
And here's Lola. And they sniffed each other.
The cats are all assembling.
Dipping in those mini samples are good for pet pillows and mattresses. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. But yeah, no, the mattress we have, Monocle, or you have, is really good. I mean, like, it's not the best, but it's certainly pretty good. But yeah, oh my god. Okay, I'm desperately trying to remember what I was thinking about last night because it was such a perfect topic for you. God, okay, hold on. Hold on, I have to go back into my brain. I'm thinking of last night. We were doing
ADHD. ADHD.
Like, okay, let's see. We were talking about cookies. We were talking about, gosh, cursed shit. Hold on. Entering the mind palace now. Hold on, I'm gonna just message Bestie over here. Hold on. Because maybe they'll remember. It's not for sure.
No problem at all. I actually was so worried I'd be boring that I wrote you questions too, so...
I want questions.
The questions you've already answered, you know, casually on stream before, but they're of interest to me, so I'm selfishly asking them, you know.
Please do.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, do you want to start with Star Wars or early internet?
Early internet. Oh my god, yes. Oh, I love early internet. Let's go. Sherlock floating text and people. Oh my god, actually, I really want. Okay, so like one of the things I want to do before questions is I really want like a redeem of some kind. Bye, Mochi. A redeem of some kind where it does the thing where it like just activates the floating text or whatever. And like I need to figure out how to do that because I want that, but I also want one where it becomes a frame around my whole screen and it's just like a bunch of snippets from fucking Wizard's First Rule and how much I hate that book. And like some low quality deep fried images that go with it. You know the kind of memery I'm talking about. Like I don't have to really explain it to you.
I do. If it's samples of a book you like, do you need the like slowly increasing background noise of a soft scream getting louder while the flames start climbing up the sides? Or...
Exactly. See, you know exactly what I'm looking for. Oh.
Complete with like the increasing screen judder. Just abruptly goes away.
And then maybe I'll have like Monocle like read a passage or something and have it kind of underneath. Because, like, one of my favorite redeems of yours is beans.
Oh.
And I desperately need beans to still be there when you... Like, even if it's unrelated to, you know, Len beans, I just need beans to still be there when you come back.
Honestly, beans was never related to anything that made any sense in the first place, so I'm still fucking British. There's still gonna be beans, right? So,
beans!
Gotta be beans.
Okay, if you're gonna sit... Hey, you have to sit here. Yes, but like the Sherlock floating text and like it'll just be ADHD. It'll be like when I'm trying to remember something, it'll be that kind of toggle. But yes, okay, early internet. I am ready. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I would love to know if you have a really specific or early memory, like a flash of a very specific moment in time that is reminiscent of that era, a thing you were doing on the internet at that time that you could only have possibly been doing at that time because that internet no longer exists, or that section of time no longer exists. I'd love to know
oh my God.
What springs to mind when you think of the early internet as like a snapshot of your childhood life.
So childhood me was obsessed with Sailor Moon art, and I specifically remember typing in Sailor Moon gallery because there was that like crystal something gallery. It was like the second link down. Of like manga screen, like manga scans, like high res for the time manga scans that were like I could save these and print them. Like that was the big thing in like middle school, something like that, middle school. But the third link down from that was a fan art site. Okay, it was a fan art site. It was a certain kind of fan art site, you know. And
I do.
And one of the very first images on it, right in front,
filthy little fuck pigs,
was Goku railing like Sailor Moon. But like,
oh god, I remember this.
You know exactly which image I'm talking about too, right?
Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon, there was like a phenomenon of, especially in the West, of just those two things being smashed together because it's like, this one's full of boys and this one's full of girls. So what if we did, you know? So
and it was
I
just
do
like,
absolutely remember that.
yeah, my young mind was not prepared for like, I don't know, the Sailor Moon full frontal with like Goku's giant schlong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was very early into that.
Oh god, yeah, it's such an error. It's such an
Sailor
error.
Moon Gallery. The other one I remember was there's this Flash game. That was just a hentai Flash game. That like I just remember being like, why is this so low quality but entertaining? And it's like there's like Jill of the Jungle or something, and it was like a jump avoiding game, but like if you didn't avoid things, the like random floor or ceiling or whatever tentacles would basically like tentacle rape her.
Oh god.
Yeah, it was awful. It was like I thought it was a regular game and then it was not, and I was like so that was like the era of Newgrounds, because it was on Newgrounds. I was just like browsing Newgrounds shit, and I didn't care. Like I didn't actually look at what people tagged things or anything.
Yeah.
Hi, Sam. Okay, other extreme eras are just having AIM open all the time. That was a big one.
Yeah, that sound
The AIM
ended up being burned
notification.
into one's brain.
Gosh, that was a time.
It really was.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about this, and one of the memories that frequently jumps out at me, like specific memory, it's just a specific snapshot in time, was I must have been about 9, 10. It was right after my mum had taken a really bad fall, crushed a disc in her spine. She couldn't
God.
really walk. She would be like on the, yeah, so she was confined to the lower floor of the house, sleeping on this couch. And so I would hang out with her, and that's where she had the computer to stop herself from getting too bored. We bought a time computer, cost like 2K, broke on the second day. She learned how to fix it with DOS. Like, you know, it was ridiculous. It was really, really early adopting PC home.
Us
anyway,
too, yeah.
So, yeah. So I was browsing this site, and she was falling asleep. So, you know, I was just wondering. And, you know, I didn't have any oversight because she was asleep. I wasn't going to bother her. So I was just having to browse. But I remember specifically, I found this art site, and it was kind of... So it was very, very softcore. It was extremely softcore. There were no boobies. There was nothing explicit or anything. But it was like beautiful anime women with soft airbrushing, original artwork, big 80s hair, and they'd be like leaning against walls and stuff with night sky behind and all this stuff, and like text like, will I see you again? And all this, and like the shitty, PSP font, you know, Paint Shop Pro.
Oh my god, yes. Okay.
And I remember, like, every so often I'd be checking to see if she was looking, because I thought, I don't feel like I should be looking at this. And it was completely fucking innocent, but it was a bit suggestive. You know, it was like dates and stuff.
Right,
and I was only, you know, 9, 10, so I was a bit worried about it. So I remember that. And then, you know, less than 10 years later, I'm sending hentai on the school computer, so...
Yeah, I mean, come on, you know.
What a rabbit hole. But it was, I specifically remember it jumping out at me as like, oh, this is really pretty artwork. Like, I really like this. This is how I want to draw. And this was when everything was kind of culminating into weebery for me. At that point, I was really into dragons, and I was being slowly perverted into a weeaboo.
Really into dragons,
Just falling off the
go.
furry rails and straight into Weeb Town.
Listen, me and the Flight of Dragons, okay, that movie forever. Like, I can't. Like, it's just like that was like my dragon gateway, and I saw it when I was like 6 or something.
I had friends who knew of Flight of Dragons, but I didn't see it myself. I never saw it until, you know, very, very recently. So it was all, but I would play with them as characters I didn't know who they were, because I didn't see the movie. So, but I was so into dragons anyway. I think I told this story a little while ago. I don't remember if it was on here. It might have been. No, it was elsewhere. It was I was talking about Magic the Gathering, and I remember going into a Magic the Gathering and kind of hobby store and stuff, and I bought this resin or metal Smaug figurine. They still sell them. They're like 20 quid.
Right.
And it was, you know, it was like on a little rock, and his whole tail, and it was like a big arching back and like wings open and stuff. That's how I remember it specifically. And while I was there, I remember going to the countertop, and I saw all these Magic the Gathering cards, or some kind of trading card game like that. Might have been Magic the Gathering, might be something else. I remember flipping through it and picking out every single dragon and just buying them.
Because the dragons were so cool.
It's so cool. The artwork was so fucking cool. I've occasionally looked to see if I can find the artwork I remember most vividly from that, and I can never find it. So I hope I can one day dig it up on one of these old Magic the Gathering art sites.
Well, let me know around what year it was, because I have a friend who has like almost an encyclopedic knowledge of magic.
I wish I could remember.
Sets.
I must have been. It was over. I was over 11, I think, at that point, but I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to keep hunting and get back to you on that. But yeah. It's funny, you kind of fill up with all this nerdy shit before you really understand what it is as a kid sometimes, and either it lures you in or it just diverts you, and it's kind of strange like that. Is there a specific anime that got you into being into anime initially when you were a kid?
Oh, Slayers, for sure.
Yeah.
It was Slayers.
Yeah, same.
I liked I liked a lot of kids anime of the time, right? Like Digimon and Pokemon and Sailor Moon. It's all stuff that ran on the kids networks, but the first anime that I saw, besides because I saw Totoro at a very, very, very young age, and I saw Kiki at a very, very young age too, which I loved but didn't know were anime. But yeah, I saw Slayers for the first time at my mom's. I think I was in 6th or 7th grade. It was my mom's friend's house, and the friend's husband was a huge weeb and had VHS tapes wall to wall, so he put on Slayers, and I was enamored from then on, and I'm like, I want more of this. I want more of this specifically. I want to watch Slayers. It took me a bit to track it down. I remember for my birthday that year, I asked for, can I have the anime Slayers? And okay, so God bless my parents for trying at this point, or my stepmom for trying. They got me this OVA called Dragon Slayer, which I still think of fondly, but it was not Slayers. I still liked it, but it was not Slayers.
It's sweet when they try.
Yeah, it was definitely one of those. So, I don't know if you've ever seen... Hold on, let's see. Slayer OVA. Oh, there it was, and it was so, not good. Okay, here, let me... Here it is, here's the... It's Hal. Oh, wait. Oh my god, would you copy, for the love of God? That's what I get for trying to click. Alright, so it was this. And I just remember being like, this isn't Slayers, but it sure was something, I guess. It still had a cool redhead.
Yeah, it's still got the little flash of the knickers on the front cover, so Right,
so yeah, it was definitely
amazing.
But it wasn't entirely, it was not entirely knickers the whole time, you know what I mean?
No.
It was ridiculous. It wasn't very good, but I think I enjoyed it. There's a second one? I want to watch the second one. I remember there was a blonde healer guy, and he was cool because he had the long hair. He was the most bishy of the characters. I liked the girl, of course, because she was cool. I remember nothing else about it. So, yeah, oh my gosh. Yeah, it was definitely 100% Slayers that got me right down the weeb rabbit hole, and then the thing that solidified it completely was my obsession with Inuyasha and then Sayuki. Because that was high school. High school was and now we dive into Inuyasha and Sayuki. Because in middle school, I was still more of a gamer, actually. I was still super into Nintendo and Nintendo stuff.
Yeah, it's better to drink water than energy drinks.
Also, Rainy, Sam, I have one complaint. I love your character designs, but you do not have enough long-haired Bishis. I'm gonna say it. Or elegant coded Shotas. You also do not have enough elegant coded shotas like Seal Phantom Hive Core, you know what I'm talking about? Or the uwu, elegant shota. You know the type. The ones that are always dressed like British schoolboys, those ones. You know the type too, Hal, right? That's the vibe of shota that I love here. The OG-san. Not OG-sans, the OG-chan. They're little princes. Listen, more long-haired Bishi. Old man Shota. I want an old man Shota.
Just dressed like a vintage Victorian grandpa.
OG. Vintage you know what? That would be my favorite character and stuff. I am literally watching Bungo Stray Dogs now. Because we do anime nights on Tuesday, me and my bestie. And there's a character in there who's a little bit salt and pepper haired, older, kind of Victorian styled monocled character, and I'm like, well, that was made for me, cool. And it's not just because monocle, I would have loved that character immediately anyways.
But yeah, to sweeten the pot.
But yeah, anyways, they made a character for me. So yeah, anyways, my only complaint for Sam is I need more, androgynous species that I can project onto.
I understand though, because at some point in the, and I don't know if anyone has experienced this as well, but the evolution of my work was not just that the style changed and everything, but also all my characters' hairs got shorter as I got older. I don't know why. I had a whole bunch of super long-haired characters when I was young. Everyone had long hair, gender irrelevant. Then now they all have cropped bobs.
Well, okay, bobs are really cute, but my guess is just I can't get the hair envy. I gotta shorten it a little bit so I don't get too envious, right? No.
Oh, because my sad bald moment. Because I'm a slaphead, you know.
Slaphead! Listen. That's the first thing I'm gonna do when I meet you after giving you a hug. Is just pat, 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 pat.
Thank you. Listen, one of the great joys of being bald is the kind of lovely, tactile sound that you get from whacking the top of your head, and I think everyone should enjoy it. I would never deprive you of it.
I understand only because I had a mohawk and I shaved the sides of my head with a razor. So a bald, and then I had the mohawk.
It's such a good meaty sound, isn't it? It's both meaty and crisp, you know?
So fun! So yeah, I just realized that my characters went from having Sesshomaru hair to all having mullets. So many of my characters have mullets. They could have the trailer smash mullet or the flat top. It's just straight up mullets.
I think it's a combination of cultural absorbing and also that the things that you're looking at also guide you a certain direction, I think.
Right.
It's weird to think of all the things that have influenced me over time because none of them actually apply to my work now at all. It's really odd.
Now I need to look at my... Okay, Okay, you're right, though. I do draw a lot of, the characters I like right now tend to have kind of the mid-length hair.
Yeah, we're in our bedraggled man, bobbed lady era.
Focus on characterization. I can only have one long-haired Bishi in the comic. Lamau! He's too powerful!
If you had any others, they had just, like a demon, he would just approach and absorb their hair into his own. It would just get longer. Just add it to his own.
I love your bobbed ladies, but I'm talking about men. If you're making male characters, I like, you know, it's if you're talking male characters, give me the long-haired Bishis with the impractical everything. It's great.
Yeah, gonna make that in probably beautiful fairy prince kind of vibe.
Yes.
20 years.
Yes. Oh my god, does anybody do Fate? Does anybody play Fate or know anything about Fate?
I know a little about Fate.
I am Fate adjacent because I have friends who play it religiously. But when Oberon came out, Fate. If you did
Yeah.
Oberon Fate Grand Order, that character was literally made for me. But I mean, to be fair, he was designed by like a shoujo manga artist, so I shan't be surprised by this development. But like, look at this. There's a character made for me specifically. Look at him. He's so cute.
I really like the style of this particular illustration for him as well. Like, the rest of it all very, you know, kind of glossy and nice, but this has a really fairy tale vibe to the flat colors.
I love
that's
it.
quite nice.
And like, there's some spoilers about his design too, but you know, I guess if you care, tell me now.
Not at all.
Okay, cool. Because he's actually because he's actually pretending to be Oberon, but you know, like he's actually evil and bug-like, and he has bug feet, and he's amazing. I love him. Okay, like they made this character for me.
That makes me like the previous design even more because it gives that fairy tale design of it, the illustrative quality of it makes it feel like a veneer even more so. Like he's just drawn himself this way kind of thing.
It's just so good, and I love it. It's so good, and they gave him the like kind of, I don't know, Versailles-esque outfit. You know, it's very good. I love it. It's
Really nice way to play with the contrast of fairies and folklore and in stories, you know.
It's so good.
Discrepancy between them.
But yeah, oh my god. Yeah, I could go off about random shit. Like, I don't even know why I like this character so much. I don't actually know that much about Fate, but like he was just literally. Oh yeah, magical girls 100% are always made for me. I love magical girls. Flawed feats absolutely fuck. Exactly. Life is a fuck.
I love magical girls too because of the design opportunities. They're just fun to make up and make dresses for because, you know, I'm not much good at fashion, but I have fun, you know.
Oh
That's
my
where I
god,
am with it.
fashion is rough, man. I understand. I think it doesn't help that we grew up in the time period of like just put more belts on it. And that definitely makes it work. Like
these days all my characters wear skin-tight latex that's partially translucent. I'm kind of fine with that.
Listen, I love
I don't
your
have to think
characters.
that hard and I'm happy at the end, so
And you get to draw body shapes, which is fantastic.
no.
Oh, I don't know. And of course I love your like weird gods or creature gods. I'm not sure what they
Oh, thank you. My overseer, yeah.
your eyeballs.
You're talking about Mr. Tentacles with the eyeballs and
yeah,
the
I love eyeball
face.
son.
Oh, thank you.
I want to dive
Yeah.
into the eyeball zone that they have.
Hi, clamber aboard. His name is Onik. He is
Onik.
the overseer of the abattoir where they lure in these humongous whales that are made of fruit and then break them down. And he's very soft-spoken and sweet and loves his little humans who break his stuff down for him. And he's definitely not menacing at all. There's nothing wrong with him. He's fine.
I want to dive into Onyx's eyeball pit. It's like a ball pit, but better. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah. Just lie him down flat and you can just get in there.
I'll have to like do a dumb doodle or something like that. Just the Elfie diving in. Listen, I've already headcanoned, right? Like I've already headcanoned that Elfie is vaguely Q powered. Not to the point of universe ending like Q, but like with the abilities to be a nuisance like Q.
Yeah.
And the you can't squash me. We're talking Zelos-esque, you know. Actually, you know, I could have said that from the beginning and you would have understood. Whatever.
Completely, yeah.
That was
He's
one
just
of my
here for a
first
good time.
species. Zelos. We love Zelos. Even with his original, I loved his English voice. I'm not gonna lie. I loved his stupid, like, that is a secret. Like, I don't know why. When Akira Ishida was right there, but like, I don't know. I liked that he sounded obnoxious.
His voice actor was called David Moo, right?
David
I think.
Moo!
David Moo, that's it.
I think David Moo died before the new series came out, so they did get a different actor
bless.
but yeah.
Oh, big ups to David Moo. Thanks for your hard work, buddy.
I know, right? Like, ugh. No, I loved the new seasons too. They were a lot of fun.
I don't know if I've seen them. Yeah, I don't think I've seen them. I need to catch up.
It
I can't believe
fun.
I can say in 2025 that it's time to catch up on Slayers. That's pretty cool.
I
Yeah,
know.
I need to-
Well, new-ish. They came out like I don't know, maybe 10 years ago now, but whatever, you know.
Yeah, well, new relative to the old ones, right?
Yeah. And like it was fun to see the animation look so crisp. A little strange, but really fun.
Yeah, that digital era that we've entered.
I both lament not being able to buy animation cells, and I think it's cool that we can, you know, that animation and anime are being done like digitally, but animation cells.
It's definitely opened up a lot of opportunities at lower budgets to create impressive visuals in a way that we couldn't historically, and that's getting more and more true with all the different tools that we have access to.
Right?
In terms of just generating work really expediently that looks very good, you know, get the storyboards made that much faster. And
Big wild world. You know what's even crazier to me, right? Like, it's kind of like that with a lot of tech in general. So I just really love that, like, for my current obsession is Iron Mouse's new song, Music Box of Fate. And like I've been looking into like what they did to make it, and they did get a live orchestra and everything, but like, you know, she has to live in a bubble, basically, and she still got to perform that and release it, and I thought that was really cool. So like,
it's unthinkable just, you know, 10-15 years ago that would be something someone could do, you know. Like we were still in it's like Kizuna Ai was our first kind of, I think, exploration of that. And that was, I think, a pretty high budget affair and pretty enclosed, quite mysterious in its construction, at least from the Western perspective. So
yeah, actually.
now here we all are with
I
our little
totally
cartoon
forgot about
drawings.
Kizuna Ai. Oh my god, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of people point to Miku because of the mocap and stuff, but in terms of just an idol who exists as a person with an anime face, I feel like Kizuna Ai is pretty good kind of starting point. At least the first thing that kind of springs to mind in that era.
God, that was so crazy.
Yeah.
Now that you say
I have
that,
no
I'm like,
idea
God, I
about
forgot.
her lore, because I think there's like 5 Kizuna Ais now, and I'm not quite sure what's going on there. They keep graduating them out and replacing them or something. I don't know if it's still going, but that was the last I heard of it.
Yeah, it looks like
strange.
she's still
Kicking.
Still
Or one of her
kicking.
is.
one of her. But yeah, oh my god.
But,
There must always be a Kizuna Ai. Or else Miku will take over.
exactly.
Not
She's
that I
training
don't
up the
love-
other ones to eventually kill her. That's what it is.
I love Miku, don't get me
Making new
wrong.
Kizunas.
Is Kizuna Ai still on hiatus? Oh. Yeah, because she was basically the first VTuber. Her indefinite hiatus, her last... Oh. She apparently should have resumed this year? She went on hiatus in 2022 and should resume sometime. She should have resumed in February, it sounds like. But I mean, I never looked into it, so...
Me neither.
It's our only defense against the Miku Miku Beeb! I was in Japan just as Miku started exploding. It was crazy.
You
This
got to
was
see
20...
it spread in real time.
Yeah, this was 2010, 2011. And I was living there, so it was wild. Suddenly it was like Miku, the hot new thing. Alright, must you continue grooming, Lola? Must you? But yeah, how are you doing, by the way, other than like day-to-day life?
I'm okay. I'm not doing too bad. Yeah, just my days look like work and cat and work and cat, but I'm having a good time doing all of it. Like it's all very rewarding to get progress done and make things. And I am either working on adjusting your model, or I'm working on stuff for myself, or I'm working on finishing up comms at the moment. So it's all pretty directed, and it's nice to see things coming together.
Right. I'm
yeah,
just
sort of-
I'm excited.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
A friend call it like a what is it, rebrand, but I was never much of a brand in the first place, so it's just kind of whatever the fuck.
yeah.
I
I'm
don't
very
know.
excited.
Well, thank you. I hope it'll be worth it anyway, in terms of both your model and getting my stuff sorted. But yeah, actually a worthwhile break too, just to sit with oneself for a bit, I suppose. It's nice to stream though. I do miss streaming.
I've kind of been feeling like the same way. I'm like, I might have to. I'll hold off because I'll be taking a lot of stream breaks next year. So I'm thinking
Is
I'll
that
just
anticipating big changes?
partially. I mean, I'll be moving in with Monocle.
Yeah.
But also I'll be in the UK in February, and then again in the summer, because there's 2 weddings
Yeah.
I'm going to. So
Oh, I hope you have a good time, and congratulations on the impending move as well.
right,
That's
I'm
wonderful.
excited.
Yeah.
Luckily, we only live
Good for you
a
both.
block apart right now, so it's not so bad. It wasn't as bad as, when he was living in, like, across the country.
Yeah. Yeah, that's always really rough, the long distance.
Well, you had the whole ocean between you and Len, so...
Yeah. After occasionally I get asked about things, when it's like meet other married people who need to know when you were married and stuff like that. And they're like, oh, it's fairly recent, 2020, what was it, 2022, I think, or 2023 or something. And it's like, yeah, but we've been together for almost 11 years now, so
Right.
just a really, really, really long wait.
But hey, you
But,
managed
it's
it.
nice. Yeah. Brute force and ignorance will prevail. And a lot of paperwork. Oh my
I was
god,
gonna
so
say,
much
you guys
paperwork.
did so much paperwork, I imagine.
Yeah.
Ain't no valley low. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, this isn't my first kind of exploration of it either. When I was much younger, no exact date to give to that, really just of an appropriate age, but still quite a lot younger than I currently am. My first girlfriend was also American and was interested in getting me to either go over there or for her to come here, and I looked into it then, but I was in a much worse spot. Even, I wasn't in a great spot when I moved either, but in a
Right.
much worse spot capability-wise to do something like that, and also, she wasn't in a great spot to do it either, which
Right.
ended up being probably for the best because we weren't a good fit in the long run, and I met Len and it was over for me. I could never love anyone else again.
I mean,
So-
yes. I understand.
But yeah, Len was
Met Monocle, and there we go. It's gone.
Exactly,
There is no one else.
That's it. Yeah.
It was one of those, like, weird, like, I just knew instantly. I knew, and I'm like, well, cool. I'll experience
Yeah.
life, but, never the same way with it,
Yeah, because it's funny. I met Len when I was kind of going through. I just think I'll just be a eunuch thing. I don't really need to be in a relationship again.
Oh,
I can
wow.
just be a monk on a hill. Yeah, I full on was just like, maybe I'm not even able to be attracted to people. Maybe I'm not even able to love people. And then there was Len, and it's like,
And
oh,
then
okay,
Len
never mind.
happened.
I rescind all my statements. I'm good. I'm going to marry this lady. So, yeah, very happy. Really lucky too. I'm glad that we met.
on your head.
What's she doing? What's the cat doing?
She got a little dry spot. I was poking at it. She got mad at me.
Oh, baby.
I'm sorry, Beans. But yeah, I don't know. I just like how quickly did you know Len was like the one?
It was one of those things where it was completely immediate when we started to talk. She sent me this wonderful message about some porn I posted on. That's how we met, by the way.
I love
She
this.
saw some porn I posted on Tumblr, and she sent me a lovely message on Tumblr about it, and I responded. And I'd seen her work around, but I was much shyer. I wasn't able to really. I didn't approach people much, so.
Right.
But I messaged her back and said, "Oh, well, I saw your painting, and it's amazing and stuff." And then we hung out a bit in live stream. You remember fucking live stream? I was watching
Oh
her
my
paint.
god, yes!
I was watching her paint a Homestuck painting, if I remember right. She's working on some collarbones, and I was trying to help, but she actually was better at the time at anatomy than I was, so probably still is, to be honest. Anyway, after the fact, she and I were chatting, and we just immediately hit it off. We kind of were both like, cards on the table. This is where my life is right now.
Right.
To people that we hadn't said any of this shit to for any reason before that, because it just didn't seem, But I just blur, like, and. Yeah, we were both in a weird intermediary period in our lives between things. I was just letting go of a volunteer job I'd done at a school, thinking I might eventually want to go and become a teacher. I was trying out with volunteering. Fucking hated it.
Of
so
course.
I stopped. Yeah. I like your porn. Yeah, exactly.
I like your
I'm really sad I don't still have that message. I'm really sad I don't still have her first message to me because Tumblr sucks and ate it. But because it's one of those ones where if you respond to it, it deletes it. It was daft,
That is so dumb.
Yeah, they replaced it with a more modern messaging system, but it was too late for our initial message to each other. Unfortunately, they're both gone. But that's okay.
It's
I do
good.
remember
It's
that it
in
was
your
really
memory.
lovely. Yeah, it was a really lovely message, and I was absolutely beside myself. She was so talented. I had no idea why she was interested in me and my gaudy porn, but I was really glad.
Oh, it's so good.
And then,
I'm sorry you draw good porn. Gosh.
yeah. Well, thank you. I need to
have
do more. I feel
all-
like a shaken up soda can.
Well, that's my favorite thing. Is I was just like, okay, I know exactly who I want to do my VTuber model, because he will give proper gravitas to the boobies. without
making
it,
them
like,
more-
and he'll be just weird enough without being weird.
Thank you.
If that makes sense.
I need to give more extreme gravitas, I promise. I'm
Well,
actually
like-
just adjusting some stuff on your torso so that I can do a bigger movement, shall we say, just so it won't like show anything that looks incorrect at the back and stuff. So cutting up your back a little bit.
Right.
I'll probably separate your Heisen boobs from your regular boobs as well, so that I can more fine tune the movements for both shirt and top. So
Heisen boobs.
Heisen boobs.
Heisen boobs.
Yeah, because there's a distinction that you have a loose shirt in the Heisenberg thing, so it's kind of, it connects, whereas
Yes.
your top has like a little seam, so I can make a more easy disconnect there.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But I think it'll be more controllable if they're separate. Normally, I'd like to keep them in the same hierarchy, so it's easy to just plug stuff in. But because they have different points of disconnect of cutting, it makes more sense to separate. So
Right.
yeah, having a good time with it though.
Every time I think of boob physics, though, I always think of anime girl moves her arm, boobs go hog wild.
Yeah, I love glitchy anime boobs. They're
God,
great.
They're so funny. They're just God, did
The
that
ones that
have...
just fully flip upside down,
You're just like, what is
almost-
happening?
walloping in the face, kind of.
Oh, wait, did I tell you? Okay, so like, currently there's the Seven Seas is like probably my favorite manga publisher right now. And they have a couple of like, what do you call it? Like branches of Seven Seas, and one of them is called Steamship, and it's where they have been publishing all their like porny josei manga.
Oh yeah, you mentioned this where you were talking to Sam about the kind of raunchy, kind of, I guess, like the bodice rippers of the anime world kind of thing. or the
Yeah,
manga world, I
because
should say.
it's shoujo, but like, well, it's josei, but it's like it's for women.
Yeah, so it's very Harlequin-like in a way.
But like, it's so entertaining, and I love her whole chest sproinged up to her face and dropped like bowling balls. Jesus Christ, can you imagine? It's the zero gravity world.
They just have their own inherent buoyancy, their own like swim bladder.
Oh no, boobs with a swim bladder is really upsetting. I don't think helium breasts. I have a character. If my very first D&D, technically it was Pathfinder, but my very first tabletop character basically had like magic for her massive Dobon Hongaros.
Good.
Because she was like, "You really think I want to be carrying the full weight of these things?" But yeah. Oh my
One
gosh.
of my favorite dynamics in our D&D is I play a character called Thistle. He's a furbolg and he's got fat tits and a fat ass. And we have our bard is very into kind of big buff guys. So that
Oh my
every so
God!
often he'll just do something that like makes his shirt wet, or he's straining and grunting and pulling something, or he's doing whatever, and she's
Is
just
he a
like
fighter or is
eyeballing
he?
and sweating furiously.
What kind of?
Oh,
What
he's
kind...
he's a druid, but
Oh my God!
you know,
Yes.
he's-
Oh, we love a big buff druid.
big buff furbolg druid, just the trope, you know.
Do you have
A nature boy.
art? Do you have art?
I do actually. Let me
Where is
see
the
if I can
thistle
find
art?
it.
You gotta do like the pin-up art of him like with a water bottle. It's like dropping down onto his white t-shirt.
Yeah, splashing, and then the steady translucency.
Yes, it's perfect. Nipple rings to
Alright,
Eldritch
thanks.
Blast out of.
Yes.
I definitely had a character who cast out of their crotch. So like, everybody has made that
Good.
bard once. I feel like, well, okay, not everybody, but you know.
Yes. I would have expected it to be in my D&D folder, but apparently it's not. I'll have to have a little dig. But yeah, I enjoy playing him. He's very fun. Mostly because the dynamics are fun, when you have one character just furiously sweating after him. But he's pretty into her too, so...
Good. I love making characters like who are awkward for each other.
They are that, yeah. It's really fun.
It's so good. It's such a good dynamic.
Yeah.
But I think most often I like when I'm as a player, I like NPC romances. So like your player character
yeah.
will also have an NPC who they're into. So like my main game is I hear crimes.
Is the cat being naughty?
I heard something drop.
Ooh.
I'll check it later. There's nothing like dangerous right now. It's just might be messy later. We'll find out.
I need to draw him again. I don't have that many good images, but here's a couple of them anyway.
Oh my god! Oh, I love him! Hold on. Okay. I understand why it sees him in sweats. What the hell? He's so hot.
This
Wait,
is
okay.
with Lens Grung as well. His name is Plush.
Oh, what is that owl bear? Okay, hold on. Oh, you made him so feral and hot. What the hell? How dare you? Okay.
Oh yeah, he was cursed for a while. He's okay now.
Okay, like one.
But it
Look
made
at
him very
that.
snarly and scary.
That's so good. Look at him. He's so cute. God, he looks so
Oh, thank
like.
you.
Yeah, that's a good one. Look at him. Look at how feral. Oh my god! These are amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Why is he a sheriff?
He got this little badge that gives him some advantage, charisma advantage, I think, when impersonating a person of authority, I think.
I love that. This
So,
one might be my favorite.
I forget the details, but...
Wait, I don't know. The Grung, like, Lance Grung in this one is also really good, but, like, the owl bear is kind of everything.
Thank you.
Oh my god. Oh, I love these. Yeah, okay.
It was a gacha prize, yeah. It was a gacha in the game. An actual gacha.
Oh my god. So kind of like Garfield's Fantasy Costco gotcha in the Adventure Zone.
Maybe. I haven't had the Adventure Zone, but yes, I could imagine that's That's the idea. Absolutely.
That is phenomenal. 3 guesses on what I usually end up playing in any game. The first 2 don't
elf.
count. Yeah, half elf. Pretty much consistently, it's a half elf.
Good.
I mean, if I'm playing like in a long campaign, I don't know. Let's see. What did I
Yeah.
play? I played one of our other long campaigns. I did play a changeling fighter, and he was fun because that was an evil campaign.
Oh, that's really fun.
Though it was great because I was looking through art, and I recently bought the latest volume of Cardcaptor Sakura because there's the Clear Card series, and I realized that my character is kind of just Elf Sakura in a lot of ways. I'm okay with that, but she is like, this character has been near and dear to me for a very long time, and I'm like, maybe I'll make her for a game. We'll see. Because I love Serana. She's my babiest girl. She is the goodest, sweetest girl who can do no wrong. And then I'm like, God, I literally just made Sakura from Cardcaptor. So why is that a nipple? I found a D&D doodle of our bard sweating at his titties. Please heal me. I play a lot of healers. I do play a lot of
Good.
healers. But yeah, oh my god. That was incredible.
You could do worse than being inspired or seeming like Cardcaptor Sakura, though. That's a good choice.
She is my
Having those
babiest
vibes.
girl, and like I was looking at art recently, I'm like, God, yeah, she is. She's literally... And like, honestly, what's crazy is that her hairstyle initially was based on one that I had when I was living in Japan, so...
Oh,
And... Let's see if I have any Serana art. I have old art of Serana, but where's her current? Well, here she is before her hair got cut. Where's my baby girl? Do a search instead of a tag. Oh yeah, oh there we go. Here we go. Open image. Okay, so here she is before she cut her hair, which I will... So here's like, it's this really low-res image.
oh,
but
that's
whatever.
really pretty. No, that's lovely.
But here's
That's
here's
pretty
her
sweet.
after she cut her hair, which I will also link to you.
Oh, that's nice. Beautiful.
She's a healer, but you can see the Sakura, especially in her smile.
Yeah, she's got the vibes. It's not a stylistically derivative thing at all. It's just got that energy.
Yeah. So that was fun. But she like Sakura Kinomoto Sakura is definitely one of my favorite anime girls. Just she is. If I could have a million figures of her, I would, but there's nowhere to put them all. So I have
get you.
like 3 of them. Did I ever show you my Lena Inverse one that I have? There's like it's like
I
a New
don't
Year one
know.
with a kimono. It's so pretty. Or she's in like a full like furisode. Let me grab it.
I don't think I've seen it.
If anyone deserves
If I have
to
seen it,
see
I'd love
it,
to see it again. So
if anyone deserves to see it, it's you.
Oh, thank
because
you.
will appreciate how beautiful she is. Okay, here you go. I pre-ordered her because I'm like, there is Slayer's merch coming out in the year of our Lord. This was like 2023 or something. But you know. Alright, so I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but here, we'll do it like this. So, she needs a dusting, but here she is, if you can see her at all.
beautiful. Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. And like the details on this figure are so pretty. Like the hair and everything. And my favorite is on her obi. She's got one of the demon talismans.
Oh, that's nice.
So like there's a lot of cute
I was
little
gonna say
details.
the obi pattern is beautiful.
Right?
Yeah, it's really cool.
Oh, the obi pattern is the opening magic circle in the series. Like,
oh, it's so cool.
So
Fantastic.
Yeah, my girl, I love her. I know, she's so pretty. And I was like, okay, I'm not getting Lena Inverse, the girl that was like my inspiration through young adulthood. I was like, I too want to be motivated by food and money and friends. So yeah, I don't know. Oh my gosh, I'm just having a good time. Hi, Lola.
Incoming Lola.
Incoming. Here she is. You gonna sit?
But yeah, Slayer's had a big impact, but I remember actually there was a little meme going around on one of my socials a couple of days ago about formative anime in like a 3x3 grid of various anime that were formative to your childhood or what have you. But I feel like I almost would have to make two, and it's because there's the ones that I got to see,
yes,
and the ones that were just a massive second-hand influence because I couldn't see them because I didn't have access to them in the UK, and it was a really early time in the internet, so I only absorbed them through fan sites, but the fan sites had a really huge impact on me anyway, you know?
I know the feeling. That was me and...
Second-hand otakuism.
Oh god, there was a few that did that for me. Like Ava...
Yeah, specific key images and things.
Neon Genesis, of course. Evangelion. Or is it Evangelion? Whatever. That was one of the ones that was like a weirdly... Watching anime YouTube part 1 of 5, and they're all 4-minute edits to avoid copyright. Yeah, I know. Ow. Hi. There.
My anime passions predated YouTube, so I was really screwed. I remember... Oh god, okay, so this is mad. The only time I got to see
it's
one
also
of them...
pre-YouTube.
Yeah, there were a couple of things. There was one, there was a website with a bunch of anime openings in RM format. Do you remember Real Media format?
Yes, I
KBS?
remember those. Oh my god. Core
You could see
memory
about
unlocked.
3 pixels per frame.
Core memory
like,
unlocked.
Yeah, it was like watching a video from down a well. It's like fucking
My
terrible
favorite
quality.
My favorite AMV of that period was this like Bakura, Yami Bakura Yu-Gi-Oh one to Evanescence Bring Me to Life. Because I remember how dark and moody it managed to be while having such little footage, but I was so obsessed with it.
I specifically remember, oh god, there was a really dramatic one for Vegeta from one of the Dragon Ball Z movies that was to the tune of Break Me by Savage Garden.
Oh my god, I feel like we need to like dig for these, find them again if they exist.
Yeah, actually.
Like, cause I remember like, cause these were like fucking, they were the smallest resolution you could possibly get, and we were happy when the graininess was only a little bit there. Cause like, you expected it to be there, obviously, but like, god, yeah, when I was like trying to get anime, it was me borrowing tapes of people having taped their, friend's copy of an anime they bought at Suncoast.
Yeah, we had, I don't know if you had it in America, but we had Manga Midnight on the Sci-Fi channel in the UK, and they just show any old shit, so...
Well, we didn't have, I mean, I think they had something like that, but like we didn't have cable. I didn't have cable growing up.
I
Not
get
until-
you. This was,
not until later.
We got Sky. Sky was what gave us access to the Sci-Fi channel, and so we could have more than the 4 channels we had on terrestrial at the time. And
oh my god.
I remember my parents would tape stuff for us, not knowing that these cartoons were probably not appropriate for us. But as a result, Megazone 2-3 Part 3 like changed my brain chemistry forever.
Wait, what is this?
Megazone 2-3 Part 3 was like a giant robot show, but it was okay. So broadly speaking, there were 3 Megazone 2-3s, and they were all done in very different styles over very different eras. So like it's really weird because they're all a capsule of a particular time in anime. So you've got Megazone 2-3 Part 1 looks like that kind of like slightly gooey, just slightly post Astro Boy like 70s kind of look where they all have these really like tidy looking, very Pegasus fantasy shit, you know, whatever it was called again. And then there's Part 2 is like that really gritty, kind of grim, Wicked
Like
City 90s
OVA,
kind of
yeah.
semi-realistic. Yeah, like that was when it came into like the 80s. And then Megazone 2-3 Part 3 was kind of like a more
yeah, the
cute,
90s anime vibe. I'm seeing it here.
glistening Macross kind of looking thing. So, and I think actually they had one of the Macross designers making the Part 3. But
Oh,
yeah,
that's so pretty. Oh my god, these girls. Yeah, I would have. I understand. Look at that. She's so cute.
Which one are you looking at?
It's just from Part 3, apparently. But she's got like a headband.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, her and the design for Eve Tokimatsuri, which changes massively through her 3. She's the only character who makes an appearance in all 3.
Is she the one with the kind of
films
the
that mix,
silvery looking mullet?
Yeah, she has a silvery mullet, and then she has like cropped, kind of weeby looking hair.
Yeah, she's
can
cute.
find you-
I like her.
She's very cute. Yeah, that's her in 3. So, yeah, she changed my brain chemistry for Anime Girls Forever. Just her fucking mullet.
I understand. I understand.
But it's crazy. I remember actually, my experience of Slayers was not the show because for the same reason I couldn't get hold of the show. So I have 2 stories about that. One is that I bought the VHS tapes of the movies with Naga the Serpent. Those I had access to. I burned holes in those fucking videos, man. Like, oh, I love them. Yeah, she was a big inspiration for Arena, by the way. Yeah, I had her up on my references along girls from. I was really going for that Macrossy look, and I was like, well, she counts. She was designed by the Macross guy. She's going in there. And then there was yeah. So I had the 2 VHS tapes, like Slayers the movie and a couple of the OVAs or something. And then there was a guy on the internet. This is early 90s internet. You don't trust. But he was like, oh yeah, I have Slayer's Try, you can have it. Just send me $20 to my house and I will send you a disc with the RM videos of Slayer's Try on them. And I was like, oh, that sounds legit. So I went to the bank and I got my little pounds out and converted them into $20 and I put them in an envelope, put my little address in there and I sent it off. I never got because of course I didn't. I was
Right. You're just like, oh.
But that was my first internet betrayal, my first internet scam. I fell for it hook, line, and sinker because I wanted Slayers so fucking bad.
I get it. I understand. Here you go. Here's the artist. Here's one of the artists. Besides Rumiko Takahashi, one of the artists that just changed my brain chemistry and my style forever, for better or for worse, is... Let's see if we... Oh, that's so small. Hold on. God, that's a really small image. Can we get, like, bigger image? Oh, wait, no. God, no. Not like that.
But yeah, what Arya was referencing was that I started making a VTube model, tester model, just to try things, you know, in between other models and like that. And I very much based it off my love of that early Macross style kind of artwork and Megazone 2-3 and all the stuff that kind of made me feral for anime in the first place. I also remember that I used to hold, so I had my own little TV in my room, box TV, and I would...
I had one too.
Like, hold paper up to the CRT and try to trace faces from these anime shows off of it.
Oh, mood! I did that! Oh my god.
Very ineffective, but I really tried.
Can we get like a higher res image than this? Damn. Give me something. Oh, there we go. Oh, here we go. It's like some anime wallpaper site that has the, of course.
Hell yeah, that's it. Funnily enough.
But this artist changed my brain chemistry forever. Minakura Kazuya.
Yeah.
You can see the remnants of their influence in my style really, really intensely too.
I really like their work, and it's really cool to see them evolving through Sayuki as well, because they do Sayuki and then they do like Wild Adapter and all that stuff. And,
I loved Wild Adapter.
By the time I liked Wild Adapter a lot. I actually never finished reading Sayuki, which was to the chagrin of one of my friends who was like, no, the villain, you would really like the villain. And I was like, will eventually get there, I promise, and I never did. I'm sorry to my friend.
It's good. It's good. The villain is really good. The villains in this are really good.
Yeah, but I always like the artwork. The artwork's really distinct. You are undeniably looking at her work. It's just really interesting and attractive.
Right. My favorite, of course, was Sanzo. Was there ever any doubt? They gave me an ill-tempered priest with a gun. Like, I don't know what else you want from me. I love them all, though. Like, they were all very good.
Yeah.
But yes, that artist I can't say the word.
Irrevocably, I'm here for you. I'm here for you.
Changed my art style. Like, forever. Forever.
I get you.
And I'm just like,
There
fuck.
were, yeah, I can think of a couple of like just key images in my life that did that, you know? And then there was like the Megazone stuff, but there was also, before Megazone even, and before I even knew I was a weeb, we had the Amiga. So this was before the PC was in the house and stuff. We just had the Amiga. And I guess it must have been on one of my mum's numerous pirated discs of games or something, but she had a whole bunch of images. And one of them was of Shampoo from Ranma.
Shampoo!
That someone had evidently remade. Yeah, and this was before you could like scan that shit in. So they must have just remade it in a paint program in Amiga with the pixels, you know, as you did back then. Just another Tuesday for someone working in images in Amiga. But yeah, that I specifically remember that I drew that over and over as well, and it was only down to the shoulders, so it'd be like this really solid, halfway decent, at least for like a 7-year-old or 6-year-old, attempt at an anime face, and then pool noodle bodies because I had no idea what to do from the neck down.
Well, yes, of course not. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, I still feel like Shampoo and Ranchan are still like peak anime girl design. Like peak cuteness.
They're so iconic.
Like
Yeah,
Ranma,
they're so distinct.
girl Ranma Ranchan is just so cute. Like, so mind-blowingly adorable. And like her having, having all the mannerisms of boy Ranma just makes her that much cuter.
Yeah.
Ugh. It's perfect.
Oh god, I also remember in the grand scheme of things that I couldn't see until much later, after, you know, immersing myself in the internet and stuff, there were a lot of Gundam Wing fan sites. So by the time I finally got to see Gundam Wing, I was incredibly surprised to discover that it wasn't just endless yaoi lemons, it was actually kind of a dry political space opera, and I was like, oh okay, I can be into this too, I guess.
Oh my god, I love Rulina. She's such a good character.
So underappreciated in her time. I really like Noin. Noin was my kind of crush
Noin
of
was
that
great,
of
yeah.
the show.
I
like
didn't
Noin a
watch
lot,
much
yeah.
of it, but I just remember thinking, why do people hate Rulina so much? Just
It never made any sense to me either. It's like she was fulfilling a very specific plot role, but also she's
doing her best, and she's young.
Edgy war boys and just saw it as an obstruction by being an idealist of some sort. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
And
I
also
mean, she
a
does
girl,
get in
the
the way,
usual.
get in the way of the yaoi, I guess. Which was a
But
prevalent thought for that time. You know she wouldn't.
Exactly, and I mean, it was also a component of, and I guess this comes into the writing of women in the context of BL, because I specifically remember, and this is not really talking about anime, but talking about Marvel actually. I remember being in a conversation about this with a couple of guys, my friends in London, who were talking about, I guess, Pepper and Iron Man and Steve Rogers or something. One of their pairings was like that, you know, Tony and Steve or something. And it was kind of the question of, you know, why do you have to justify in a story that is meant to appeal to people looking for the gay relationship, why do you have to justify what she's doing at the time? Why do you have to either have her be kind of excused? Because it's always going to be an excuse. No, everyone's always going to know it's an excuse. So maybe just forego it entirely. Just focus on this pairing that you have. And you know, if you want to do something with her, then that's its own thing. That's also important.
But you don't have to like write her out specifically.
Exactly. It's always very transparent when it's done for that reason too. So it just feels like you're trying to go, oh, I didn't forget her, but also I kind of want to, so off she goes, you know, kind of thing.
It's just like, just don't write her at all. It's an AU where maybe they never got together, which is fine.
Yeah, it's just yeah, exactly. And it feels like if you do want to do something with her, then that's a whole other narrative thing.
Wait, no, I remember.
Yeah.
I remembered what my original thought was from last night.
I'm ready for it. I'm
The
ready for it.
Yumejo phenomena. Do you have any
Yes.
like series that you like made self-inserts for? Like what was peak, like, well, not necessarily series, but like what tropes were like peak self-insert time? Like what really hit you
Oh,
for that?
jeez. Oh god, I was cringe. I really liked
Me
cool
too.
villain dudes. Like that was my thing, and I wanted everyone to be kind of edgy but angsty. But I was also doing that to every character, honestly. I went through a pretty short self-insert era relative to, I think.
Oh, I never let go
folks,
of the Yumejo era. Like,
I'm
I
glad you
stopped
didn't.
it.
Good
I
for
stopped
you.
it for a little bit. Like, I just quieted down on it because it was too cringe for people. And now I'm just like, you know what? Fuck you.
That like anti-Mary Sue era of sorts, you know, when we
Yeah.
were just like, no, it's always cringe, but
No,
and
I'm
glad
just
we
like,
got over
fuck
that,
you.
because who fucking
Enjoy my
cares, man?
cringe. This is my cringe, and I'm living it.
Exactly. If you can't write for yourself, who can you write for, you know? Got to make things that make you happy first.
So yeah. Oh god. So yeah. Tell me of your Yumejo self-insert Gary, Mary, Sue.
Oh, Slayers 100%, but they always had Dragon Ball Z hair because that's where my drawings were at the time. That's sort of
Yes!
a transitory period. So all my characters had Slayer's eyes, Dragon Ball Z hair, and they all wore like full coverage because I was a never nude and I still am.
Yes, yes.
And like, there was always be big baggy pants, and it would all. And I remember I did this kind of weird hatching where I was trying to do leather, but I didn't know how. So it was just like a bunch of lines, then a gap, then a bunch of lines, then a gap. You know, that kind of style of like.
Yes.
Just looks like waterfalls, I guess. Because I didn't understand how fabric worked. But yeah, I definitely remember that.
Oh, did you ever do the like oh my god, what am I thinking of?
Oh, and fangs. Fangs always.
Oh, the fangs were
Gotta have
big.
cool fangs. You gotta have cool fangs.
I know.
Did you
All
have
the male characters I made ended up having like the angel and devil wing. Like all my female
I like
characters
my
were
girls
always
and-
like so girly because I was very unable to be girly at the time because I was way too autism to be like properly girly. So all my characters got to be really girly for me.
Oh, so you're like channeling it through them, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Is that? So was that also? Was there a particular kind of character that you or type that kind of traveled with you as well, similarly, kind of, and has that evolved as you've been Yumejoing through the years?
Oh, absolutely. That character trope ended up splitting into the two, like, cause like the self-insert aspect of it, like, faded in that I always take a piece of myself and put them into my characters, which is just natural. I just, openly acknowledge it. But like, so it's funny that it split into two because initially, like, the only characters that I made were kind of the goody two-shoes, but they have a temper, so kind of Lena Inverse-esque, you know? And they ended up splitting into two types of, like, characters that I do now, and that's my Serana type, which are the goodest girl types, you know. Hi, I'm gonna eject you from my lap, okay? I'm sorry. And my, like, just unfiltered bitch who is kind of evil now, because that's Karina.
There are two wolves inside you, sort of thing.
Yes, the bitch who's just like, I do what I want, and fuck you. Maybe I'll help you if I feel like it. And then I will help everyone and sacrifice everything I am for everyone I care about. And those are my two character tropes that I make for a lot of the time.
That's
For
perfect. 'cause
girls,
then
for girls.
Because then whatever you want to do, you will always have a character appropriate for it, which is good. You gotta,
Right.
You gotta
And
have
like,
that
you can
dichotomy.
tweak it. You can tweak it and go on, but like, Serana's definitely my like most self-sacrificing character, and I love her. She's very dear to my heart. I think because I grew up being a huge doormat.
No.
And like kind of also being too bullyable. But it's fun to make her because she has way more of a spine than you'd expect. Like, she will give everything for someone, but she will also stand up for herself. So she was a very healing character for me to create.
Good, yeah.
I think I needed to make Karina first, though. And she initially started out as a very sweet, like, I don't know, she was going to be a sweet good girl, but our DM was very sexist at my character specifically because I was playing the only female character. And I'm like, all this shit, and you're still being, like, really like, my character is a sorceress, so she ended up leaning more into, like, because she's a red dragon-blooded sorcerer, so she leaned further and further into the red dragon side of her personality, and so now she is pretty much, like, lawful evil at this point, you know, her laws, but...
Yeah. Good.
But she is very much take no shit, and if I care about you, you'll be fine, but I literally care about no one else, and I definitely needed to make that character before I could make Serana go on this kind of healing journey for myself. Like the self-sacrificing, loving character who is like, no, I'm not putting up with that. Just because I am kind does not mean I am weak. And like that character was so fun to write and kind of create.
Yeah, that does sound satisfying. It's nice when you have... This is where I suppose the personal connection is kind of valuable, because the experience kind of feels more... has more depth and feels more real, I suppose. In some ways. Get something valuable out of it as well.
Of course, anytime I play Serana and something sad happens, I end up wanting to cry because she is like, I'm fully embodying that character when we're playing D&D. So I'm just like, oh god, oh. Oh, I'm too empathetic to this character.
I may not be in my Yumejo era anymore, but I love... There are certain tropes that keep coming back to me no matter what I'm doing, and it will always be fucking train wrecks. I love characters that are a hot mess all the time, that brains are just cooked, gently microwaved, and they're not doing so hot. And I just love those kind of characters with complex, messy, difficulty processing their feelings kind of stuff going on. Just look like they're gonna boil over any second kind of stuff. My girls are really angry, and all my guys are just train wrecks. So
I'm slowly coming back to making my own characters again. And yeah, oh my god, I don't know. I love that one magical girl, which one is the one who's the smoker?
Oh yeah, Bishop.
I like Bishop. Like,
yeah.
She just looks so done.
I love a tired magical girl. I know that the magical girls are very well explored in terms of like edgy magical girls and stuff like that, but I do like to think about, how badly would it fuck you up though if you had, as a teenager, saved the world and now you're just out here trying to live a normal middle-aged woman's life, Well,
I
just think that's kind of a fun thing.
I don't think that's really been explored. I think it's always the teenage ones that get the dark, but like it's like, what happens after? What about when you're no longer a child hero, for lack of a better word,
A huge part of unprocessed trauma from watching your friends kind of fight and fail, and all this terrible shit that happened to you when you were supposed to be doing maths homework sort of thing. It's quite fun.
Real talk, I think Steven Universe did a really wonderful job exploring that trope, but
yeah, I absolutely do, because it talked a lot about the burden imposed on someone who is too young to really be choosing that kind of thing, all the legacy that he picks up from his mother and all of that stuff that embroils him on all these things that he's very much not prepared for,
You have all the purrs, I know.
I did a good job.
I know, I love you. Yes, you have so many purrs.
So beautiful. Ah, the attention. So soft.
Yes, hi, I love you. I do. You have so many purrs, look at you. So yeah, I don't know. The Yumejo-ness is just fun. Thanks, you're wet. It was Yume.
Beautiful.
That's gross, Lola. Thanks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mandy's very wet. She's one of those cats that happy drools, you know?
Lola's wet, and we can't figure out why her sinuses are always running. Come here. Ugh.
Oh, baby.
Come here. Ew, you're so wet. Why are you damp? Oh my god, that was one of my favorite. One of my favorite of your recent-ish clips.
Oh, the why are you wet? Yeah.
Oh my god, Cat, why are you wet? It's so funny. Okay. Ew.
She is always wet, though. Like, if I went over there and patted her right now, she'd be soaked. Bloody cat.
Why are you so wet?
It's always wet.
Oh.
That's her.
Lola, that's gross. You got
She's
your
good, though. She's perfect being.
She got her snot on my hair. That's
Oh,
kind of
no.
gross, Lola. Ew.
Stringy.
Ew, gross. Thanks. That was gross.
Cat life, honestly. The reality of cats.
Ew. Anyways, hi. Yeah, the Yumejo topic, and just like it's something that is near and dear to my heart because I feel like it was what first got me into like creating characters, and eventually like all of my characters, while they start a little self-inserty, excuse me, they always end up developing away from that pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I don't know, that's one nice thing though, talking to you and like about characters and talking to like the community, the goo-munity about like characters and everything else is really helpful because I've been desperately trying to wrangle back excitement for my own stories. And I feel like I've just kind of lost that. You know the feeling, right? Like I'm like, I don't know, maybe
you go
I'm not
through peaks and troughs, don't you, through the years.
But like it was so much my thing for so long, and now it feels like it's so hard to kind of get it back. Like I went through a big burnout, and now I'm like, oh, I can't. It's so hard to get excited about my own content. I hate calling it content. It's hard to get excited about my own work.
The nature of the burnout, was it kind of like just a sort of a block in being able to come up with ideas, or was it something where your brain just wasn't on that level at that time and you couldn't get into that frame?
I worked myself too hard, so I was doing a ton of conventions for a while and making merch and monetizing basically, and turning things into like what is profit really killed it for me. So now it's just trying to get back to like where is the like joy again.
Yeah, that's really tricky. It's the straddling of it's a lot of stuff you have to straddle when you're drawing, but it's trying to find that area of like that insatiable drive to do so, or to focus on a world that you can't stop thinking about, and you miss that, you know.
I do miss that. That's exactly what it is. It used to be that I would close my eyes listening to music and I would have all of these ideas, you know, and now it's like, I don't know. And it's very frustrating because it's like, but that's how I defined myself for such a long time. And I feel like that's not really me as much anymore.
Well, the thing is,
in the same way,
the you that did that stuff is still you.
Yes.
It feels like it's a far away because, you know, things through life will take you away from it sometimes, and sometimes your brain will take you away from it, and it's different things that are culpable for it. But I mean, for what it's worth, I went through a really similar experience. I guess a couple of years ago now, and it was about 2-3 years of just being completely unable to make anything for myself. I would log on to stream and I would draw stuff that people gave me the opportunity to do, which I'm really grateful for, and I could not summon that same level of passion or interest for anything I did. I'd try, I'd do stuff for myself sometimes, but I wasn't like feral about it the way I wanted to be feral about it. I just couldn't ignite that spark. I'd idly try stuff just to experiment. I'd be like, oh, I haven't done this in a while, so I better do this kind of thing. But it wasn't the same as being kind of
for
crazy
your own
about
stuff.
what you're
Yeah,
doing.
because it's like I don't have that as much anymore. But it sounds like you've gotten some of it back.
Yeah, that whole Onic thing kind of popped me off, popped the cork of whatever was bothering me. I was like, okay, so I'm stagnating on my current projects. I don't feel passion for my other project, which was the mech thing. It's just like I was a little burnt
Oh yeah,
out on
that
it.
one. Yep.
Yeah, and it had been just sitting there for a while with me not really doing anything except circling the drain about. I thought I kind of need something where I don't give myself that level of pressure of like it has to be this because I'm not going to do anything then. And just make something, make something you actually give a shit about. And the first step was just trying to figure out what the fuck I gave a shit about anyway, because I couldn't remember. I didn't know what I wanted to do or what made me excited. But I just kind of thought, well, okay, I'm going to go read a whole bunch of stuff that I used to really love. And I read some really fucking old shit. I went through some really old fan sites. I went through old doujinshi I used to enjoy a lot. I just went on like a little historical journey of things that at different times had, as you say, reconfigured my brain chemistry forever, kind of thing. And just
Right.
it was really illuminating to look at stuff that at the time was so new and so different and so original and once you know the lay of the land, it's not so much really. It's part of a pattern of things that all exist within that sphere. So you kind of see it in a different way coming back to it. But it gave me an opportunity to kind of go, well, I did enjoy that aspect of it that I still enjoy now. So what would all this make if I just did something with it that would be interesting and fun? Like I still like this.
Right.
So I just kind of threw some shit together with no particular concern for what anyone would think of it, and ended up with my little Onyx fruit whale kind of world building thing. But it's just for fun. I have no plan to do anything meaningful with it. I love the character. I love drawing him, and that was kind of what pulled me out of it. Was just throwing everything else on the shelf and kind of going, okay, well, here's something that I want to see from myself for once. And then similar stuff happened with like Dog and the robot and all that other stuff. Just it's mostly like kink related somehow, but it did help.
Right.
It helped a lot.
Getting horny about
yeah.
art is a very big like way
It
to
helps
get
when you're
back
burnt
into,
out,
because like
honestly.
it's really fun to be like, oh, you know what, I do really like I do really like this and that and the other thing. Like when I got super into Twisted Wonderland, I could not stop doing art of it. But like I think part of me is still like, okay, I wanna do my own stuff. I wanna get excited about my own stuff, not about existing properties again. So like that's the big one, right? Like,
but I definitely think that, in a sense, it helped a lot to throw myself into things that other people had made initially, just to sort of experience things, I guess, and with a really conscious or kind of conscientious way of considering it in the context of my own work as well, and try to figure out what it meant to me in a way, and discover myself through discovering the work that I used to like. Again,
right.
I felt like it was valuable because it helps you piece things together when you feel really fractured.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I think one of the things I want to try and schedule at some point is like you, me, maybe some other people, or like for sure you and me. I want to try doing one of those things where we're like we either like we joint stream or something. I don't know what program it is that lets you draw on the same canvas, but one of those things where you both draw pile. That's it. Where we draw pile and try and like challenge each other.
Be really fun. I'm absolutely down for that. I'm up for anything that involves us just kind of noodling and talking about drawing. It's always really enjoyable. Yeah.
Oh.
It's like,
because I think that would be good. Oh, sorry, the Hermit Tarot card you did is probably one of my super faves.
oh, thank you.
Like I love the
Thank you so
sun,
much.
but the Hermit is just so well balanced and pretty. Look at this one. It's so pretty. Look at those feathers.
Thank you so much. You're
I remember
very
watching
sweet.
you just very, very carefully going over each feather, like. So yeah, awesome.
Yeah, that one took a bloody age and all. I love painting, but I am very slow at painting. I think too detail orientated sometimes when it wouldn't really. When sometimes it benefits you to back off a little bit. Trying to get better about just doing sketches, you know.
To zoom out and do like non-detail stuff.
Yeah. Actually, one of the exciting things about doing new stuff for your stream is asking other people to do stuff for your stream too, which is not an experience I got to have with my other stuff, because I was just like, oh no, I'm gonna do it all myself. Blah, 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 blah. But one thing I can't do is music. And I really wanted to have someone do an intro, an outro, and a BRB. But so I've been doing sketches so that I can send them my sketches of what the intros and outros and
Do you
BRB are
have,
going to look like.
do you have a musician in mind?
I've commissioned one already. I commissioned an outro from somebody, and I sent them, I think, 4 or 5 music samples, and I sent them my drawing, my little shitty drawing, which they're very sweet about. I also spelled their name wrong every single time. I feel mortified, but I'll definitely credit them correctly, so they'll know I did right.
I mean, to be fair, it's that dyslexia, you know what I mean?
It is, yeah.
Oh,
and their display name had 1 N, but their username has 3 N's, so I split the difference in 2. So
2. You know
neither of them.
Honestly, that works just fine.
Just borrowing one from the username, that's all.
Oh, I really
Yeah,
okay.
It's fun.
Like, one of the things I really want to do is I want to make another background for my VTubing. Because, like, I really like when people have, like, a room or something for the Just Chatting page. So, that's a goal.
Yeah, very much so. I think
I
it's
also need to commission you for, like, jellyfish of some type.
Jellyfish. I love jellyfish.
Jellingtons. Monocle loves Jellingtons. So, oh yeah, I love this one. I forgot about this one. This one's so good. Look at all those mushrooms. Ah.
Oh, thank you. That was for Rosh. That's Rosh's character, Gromdu.
What a cool character. Are they a
crooked-
spore
crooked
druid?
man.
Or is
He
it just...
is a spore druid. How could you tell?
I love
There
spore
were several
druids.
hints.
There may have been a small hint.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a fun character. I've
I
drawn him a
love
few
him.
times for her, but that's the most recent one, I think.
I love how like... Okay, so the really frustrating thing is looking at cool art and being like, man, that's epic. And I hate when I can see how it's done, but I don't quite, my arm doesn't want to quite do it itself.
Oh yeah,
Does that
I
make
feel that
sense?
way about the way certain people color things. That kind of beautiful, that kind of pastel, muted warmth, but with like enough saturation, just pops of color that make it feel almost dreamy. I fucking love that, and I have no idea if people do it. It's just
Like where that
crazy
weird,
control.
where the lighting is like weirdly iridescent, but not. Is it
Yeah,
like that?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, just such a dreamy, beautiful way of painting that. But it's the principle of how do you even select those colors, and I don't know, because yeah, you can drop a tool and you can look at where they put stuff, but because they know why they did things in a kind of color theory way, and because I'm thick as pig shit and I never understood color theory,
Oh my god,
I
I'm
can
with
push
you!
fucking
Oh,
effects layers around until I'm happy.
I'm with
You know what I mean?
I feel like maybe okay, so if we do our thingy, our art day, our draw pile.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to call because it's like I want to do something almost drawfy core. I think that would be fun to try and schedule like once a month or something.
Yeah, no, draw free energy would be really fun. Yeah.
But like I okay, like nothing against people, like nothing against anyone. I am very picky about the vibes, so like I'll have to pick people that I know we could like bounce off of one another, if that makes sense.
Oh, that's not picky. That's just looking for the right energy to match.
Right.
And that's what you want from it. I completely understand.
So it's like, oh man, I love so many people and so many artists, but they have to be able to like, we can't have like full like 20 minutes of silence and like weird awkward pauses, because it's rough. If you're doing a show, you have to make it a show. So it's like I have to find people who are willing to be both a showman and do art, you know what I mean? So it's like one of those.
Yeah.
It's
And
such a
I
fine
understand
line.
that it's a little bit of a multitasking thing.
It is. It is. And then of course
But it
the
helps
quips.
if you just kind of. Yes.
Like we gotta have the same kind of humor, or else we're just gonna be sitting there going, "Oh."
But no, I love the idea. I think in theory and in principle that'd be really satisfying. I also think it'd be really good to just, I don't know. I always like connecting with other artists on their level and trying to, you know, the kind of thing of evaluating other people's work based upon what they're trying to achieve is always really nice, you know.
Right? Like
not about what I'm looking for, what I like about something, but just like what were you trying to do and have you done it, and you know, kind of thing, or what you do to get there kind of stuff is always really fun.
it's like I even like the idea of like setting out a challenge, pre-recording the challenge, and then we could comment over it like they do on Drawfee. Because I think like that would also just be a good way to try and improve.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
It's
know-
just good and encouraging to get to talk about your work with people and see what they respond to and things like that too.
Right? Like, and I think like both of us definitely need a push in the color theory department. Because color theory's rough, man. Like, I feel like maybe we gotta do some of those like limited color palette challenges.
That'd be really fun, actually. Yeah.
All right. And like, okay, so like I've taken to watching artists who are very color crazy. Like Actually Ray, I think is their name. I know I've posted their videos before. It's Ginja Ninja on YouTube. But like they're so into colors and into like characters and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. And they really challenge themselves with everything they do. It's just really inspiring to watch. I don't know. I feel like I'm always afraid to use overly saturated colors. I always go for the
I
muted
get
stuff.
you.
Maybe gotta do more
Completely
black and white
understand.
studies, right? Like,
Yeah, values or
ugh,
different ways of coloring too.
use the wrong colors.
One very fun experiment that I've done a couple of times on stream that always yields a result of some kind is you put a grayscale layer, a grayscale filter over the top of your work, and you paint in color without being able to see what colors you're painting in. You just see the value, the hue, rather the saturation of the color. Oh god, luminosity, the one word I was looking for. The tones of the color, and then you get to see what you've made when you reveal it to yourself at the end.
Oh my god, do you have any of them?
I think one of the more ludicrous ones was I was trying to get a particular vibe for one of those sketches. It's a really rough one though.
That's
Not a great
okay.
example, but all the more reason to do it again, I suppose. But I did actually the very first one on my blue sky at the moment was done without being able to see the background color.
Ooh,
Because
okay.
the rabbit was so saturated, and I was like, I don't know if I can make something in the background that would vibe right with this. So I'm just gonna do it without being able to see it, and we'll see what we got at the end. And I revealed and I punched the colors up a little bit, and that was it.
Sorry, I
So
just
it's a
saw
bunch of
that
brushes and
worm,
fun.
and I'm in love with that. Oh my god, the elemental themed worm design. That's amazing. Okay, I'm getting distracted. I love looking at your stuff. Oh, the wing colors. Sorry, on Kingfisher deer friend.
Oh yeah. Oh, you.
I love how much further you're going into creatures now. Lens influence too, I imagine.
Oh yeah, 100%. I was very into monsters, but I didn't draw them because I was not good at them. When I first met her, I was really bad at backgrounds, and I was really bad at monsters. I just drew figures on boring backgrounds, and I've really tried to improve since then as much as I could.
Oh, I want
In
that
those areas.
kobold art that Len did as a print. I want that. It's so cute.
Oh, that was more of our D&D characters, for sure. Yeah, or rather NPCs actually. Those were NPCs. They were really fun.
Okay. I'm trying to find that rabbit. Oh, is it the one that's pinned?
Yeah, is it pinned? Oh, is it the top anyway?
Oh no, that's
yeah,
the
at very top.
donation sketch one. Fluff.
Yeah, that's the one. And I couldn't see the background for that. So that was a really quick one. Just playing with brushes mostly.
I was gonna say, it seems
but
so far outside of your style, but I really liked it. I remember going like, oh, that's so surprising. That's so, like, colorful. Because you're usually way more muted, so I'm into it.
Yeah, I knew I wasn't going to do a good job of that background if I could. So I just hit it and then painted it in complete black and white and then just tried my best to kind of match colors to the bunny. But yeah, that was a really... I initially started drawing the bunny in a stick style, but it just didn't look like the bunny I'd been given. So it's like, okay, I'm just going to have to adapt myself to what they've got here and try to meet it where it is.
Right.
Instead.
But yeah,
Try to
I
be
don't know.
adaptive.
Would you ever put out, like, a sketchbook? Because I would pre-order the shit out. Like, even just the like, these... This is knobs, but, you know, like...
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah,
I
because
was gonna say rather,
like,
lightheartedly, I don't know anyone would buy it, but
I'm
fun,
in love
though.
with it. Are you kidding? I would buy it. Like, half of your the Goo Unity would be all over that.
Oh, bless you.
Or at least put it out as like a digital PDF or something.
Oh, I mean, maybe
Like on
there's
your
a lot of stuff
Ko-fi?
I'd
Like on a
rather
Ko-fi or
never
something?
post, so yeah.
You could do one that's for 18 plus and one that's for like normal.
I could, yeah.
Because I was thinking of
That'd be
doing the
really
same
fun.
thing. I have
You should.
actually a lot of unreleased sketches, and one of my very favorite things to see for any artist is their concept sketches and their thinking sketches and their warm-ups. Is always
Yeah.
my most favorite shit to see. Like, the number of art books I have from this. And I am just utterly in love with. So my favorite artist, Koteri, apparently her manga is in the US now, and I didn't realize, and I'm really mad
Oh, wow.
because she's one of my very favorite artists. I have 3 of her fan books.
Oh.
And they're all just like so dynamic and gorgeous.
Yeah.
But like, it's just all kinds of random stuff like this.
Transformers located, by the way.
Yes.
Oh, so cool.
Or like these. Like, look at these. Look at all these like thinking sketches.
Oh, that's just really nicely composed too. All these, the overlaying of them. It's really
Right?
satisfying to look
And
at.
like, of course, there's the. Koteri is just one of my all-time favorite artists in general, because I mean, look at that. That shit is so amazing.
That is.
And then, of course, the Transformers one that I have. I found them through the Transformers fandom, but like, you can see all their like thinking sketches. Look at that.
Oh, it's so cool.
So yeah, like if you ever do a compilation of all of your like just silly doodle thinking sketches stuff, I would buy the shit out of that. Even if it was just an ebook.
means
I
a
mean,
lot.
I would prefer a print book because I am all about like the tactile, but I also understand. Yeah, and then I also have knobs. I like collecting these. They're some of my favorite things to get. Is just cool artists, little art books, the indie ones.
Yeah. It's really cool that you have a bunch of unrealized sketches yourself. It's okay, so do you not share them because they are not finished?
No, it's because I don't have a scanner, and scanning them would be
Oh,
a pain in
that's
the ass. I mostly do sketches traditionally.
Oh, that's valid. No, that's good.
99% of my thinking sketches are traditional. If I have to do something polished, it's digital usually.
No, I get you.
Because like even
It
my
used to be a lot
digital
more
sketches,
traditional.
even my digital sketches end up getting like a coat of polish of some kind that my traditional ones don't usually get.
Yeah. The trouble that I tend to run into, because all my stuff is digital these days. I used to do quite a lot of traditional. I have my old traditional books from uni and all that stuff. But the trouble that I always run into is every time we move to a new social media, I think, okay, this is the time when I'm going to I'm just going to be a poster. I will post my pictures. I'll post all my sketches. I'll post all my whips. I'll be really good at it. And you always see it like the first 2 posts are always just a little bit more whipsy, and then I just stop, and then it's just the finished shit all the way down. I don't know why I do it. I get
Finished
like
shit all
fucking
the way down.
paralyzed or something. Yeah.
I think think you should do a monthly release of unfinished sketches on, like, if you don't want to do a Patreon, which I hated doing Patreon, I would put them as like a little like ebook or e-sketchbook on Ko-fi or Ko-fi, and just have them like, well, maybe not monthly, but like, you know, maybe every 3 months or something. It's not like you don't have enough sketches.
There's always shit. Yeah. Actually, so one of the things I was finding is that, so every time I do a commission, if it's for someone who doesn't know what kind of pose they want, I'll normally do several sketches, normally between 3 to 5 different pose options for every commission, which means that most of the time I throw away more than I keep. So I ended up grabbing all of the huge pile of trash of stuff that had never been posted, and I put them all together on one big piece of paper, on one big digital piece of paper to look at them and to see if I could do anything with them.
That makes sense.
I actually have it. It's ridiculous, but it's just a whole bunch of stuff that just never made it to being a thing. I have no idea what to do with it. I just want to put it together. Maybe one day I'll for like YCHs or something for them, but it's a bit tricky, I suppose, because they're such oddly specific poses. But I can show you. Oh, that one's got porn in it. Hang on, let me hide that. I'll send you that.
Like, oh, not that one.
Whoops. Just in the corner, mind, but I can... No coochies here, thank you. Okay, alright. I can zoom in now. It's safe. I made it safe. Alright. I did set them off in the corner knowing that eventually I might need with a quickness, and I was correct. But here's my big pile of leftovers for the last, I don't know, anything that was worth putting on there is on there.
Okay,
there's a whole bunch of others that I didn't think were worth it because they were too old. Some of those are pretty borderline as well. Yeah, it's all the ones I just didn't use.
This is the kind of stuff that would be perfect if you separated it into like an ebook. This is like the vibe. That's so cool. Wait, hold on. Why is this so small for me? Is it actually that small?
It's a pretty small screenshot. I can make it bigger, but...
Oh, no, we're good. I'll just make it bigger then.
Oh, good.
Just wanted to make sure. But yeah, this is the kind of stuff I always want to see. Especially these. Like, thumbnails and all that. It's like, oh, look at all these poses and all of the, like, studies. It's just super inspiring. It's the same reason I like looking at Lindecker's studies more than, like, the finished arts sometimes.
Oh, yeah. I understand that completely. Looking at the skeletons of someone's work is so interesting. I also kind of find these days, even though my work is getting quite overwrought over time, that I like sketchier styles as well. Stuff that doesn't feel quite so tidy.
Yeah, the tidy stuff, I think I was super into when I was trying to do, like, manga. But now I'm like, I don't know, because, like, I don't know if you're a big fan of E.K. Weaver, but like their comic style is very kind of sketchy looking, which I love. Like it has detail, but it's not picture perfect. Also, can I say, like, I am actively in love with this. Here you go. This. Like, actually.
Oh, this one? Yeah, this one's Len. This one was Len's beautiful rendition of the textiles factory in the same Fruitwell universe as Onyx.
That's so cool! What the heck?
There's the abattoir and then there's the textile factory. She rather sweetly designed the textile overseer for me as well, because I asked her if she'd like to design him, and she did very, very sweetly.
Yeah,
his name is Altrek.
I am in love. It's so good.
Yeah, Len is insanely powerful. She really leveled up my confidence in doing backgrounds and environments and stuff like that. Without her, I wouldn't have that at all. She's so sweet and so supportive of my efforts.
Also, can I still say
talented person?
This? Oh no, wrong button. There we go. This. The fact that you put more effort in than Capcom is still gonna be funny to me. Like, that'll be an entertaining thing to me forever.
I'm really glad that you like that. Thank you.
It's one of those things where whenever I'm, like, actually doing something like, and it's time to zoom in on this, Because look at it, it works. It has physics. You shake and it goes, and it even does the thing like actual compasses do. Where it has that like weird like wind down, you know, the magneticness is in there.
Yeah, that little kind of overreach thing.
Yeah.
It does. That's fun. Yeah, I'm glad that you like it. I'm really happy that that was okay.
Okay,
His
he
accessories were a lot
says.
of fun to I had a good time with his accessories. They were really fun to rig. I liked that, and I liked doing the weird box thing, whatever it's called on his
Oh
head.
yeah, I don't even know what that is.
On your head. Yeah, me neither.
The hip thing that Carl has.
But big shout outs to the people who unwrap those models so that we have really good reference.
Oh my god, right? Wait, I was looking at something recently. And oh my god, the art book for Delicious in Dungeon is so good.
Oh, the artwork for Delicious in Dungeons is so cute.
Oh my god.
The sheer expressiveness of the characters is just really, really, really good.
And
really
the fact that
appropriate
like
for-
everyone has like a different profile and eyes and like oh my god, it's so amazing. I can't.
It really is.
It makes me so
I
happy.
enjoy it a lot. I was gonna say actually regarding like the sketchier works, you notice it more. I think these days too, as more mangaka are becoming digital as well. That sometimes and they're doing all their tones digitally now as well because it's cheaper than buying real tones. Lots of good reasons, but you do tend to find there's a lot more stuff getting printed in just airbrushy grayscale, like grey digital basically. Now with pencil work and stuff like that, there's a lot more manga coming out with that kind of soft appearance,
which I love. I was trying to yank out the art book because it's like right here, but I can't quite reach it. So
oh, it's okay.
hi. She has become full
First-
bagel.
Good, delicious.
Are you a bagel? I've disturbed her. She is upset at me. She must groom.
Aww.
But yeah, oh my god. So, oh wait, did you have any other fun questions? I don't remember. I was gonna say.
Actually, since we're on the topic, what was your very first art book? Anime or not, whichever one was the first thing you bought.
I couldn't get art books until maybe college? Or maybe a little before. No, wait, no, I was gifted one. It was like... Oh my god, I still have it. It's like anime collections, legends, something. And it's like nothing that I know, but it stuck with me stylistically. Hold on, actually I can go grab it. One sec. Hold on, oh my god, okay. I'm sorry you're comfy, but I must get up. Okay, I need to go grab it because I cannot remember the title of it for the life of me.
Hope you're all doing well today.
First one I was obsessed with was the Inuyasha one, but I did not get a copy of that until a bit later. Okay, I'm here. Hi. I have it. I was like, I don't think I'd ever get rid of it, but like just making sure because it was like first art book. There's this series called The New Generation of Manga Artists, Volume 5.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's nice.
And it's like these really cool like Chinese artists who have like this really clamped style faces, but like this super airbrushed 2000s vibe, like shoujo vibe with the colors and everything. So like,
Yeah.
let me find it. Here it is. Like this one, I always really liked this one. Like, I don't know if I can really see it, but
Oh.
yeah.
No, you're very pretty. Yeah, it's got that kind of watercolory effect to the back, which is
But,
really
like,
neat.
At the time, it was like a distinction of very clearly digital art. Like, See, I gotta find one that really shows it off. Here we go. I think this one does. Like that weird, almost over airbrushed look.
Yeah, yes. When they were trying to get the marker effect,
Yes.
basically, but it doesn't quite feel like a marker because markers still have strokes that are slightly visible, you know? They don't blend fully.
But I remember liking their more traditional looking art, I want to say, because I think this one was traditional and it was just like this lady, and I just remember being so obsessed with some of these, and I was so happy to get this art book because I'm like, it's so pretty. My only complaint was that none of the men were long-haired bishis. Like, they're all kind of bishi, but none of them were like... Oh wait, there was one. And I remember going, well, he's the best one. Yeah. So, you know, it was very, very indicative of his time. So yeah, this was my first art book. It has so much of the nonsensical anime illustration vibe, you know?
Yeah. Regarding that kind of that hello Tika, regarding that kind of hybrid era as well, one of the ones that stood out to me that I remember very, very well, I had the manga, I had the Dark Horse release, flipped entirely left to right of Ghost in the Shell. And at the back of the book was this gallery of all the covers that he had done for, you know, for Ghost in the Shell over time. And one of the big, you know, this is an example, but there were a bunch of them that were like this, that all had this really strongly and distinctly digitalized 3D-esque thing going on. Some of it was Photoshop effects, some of it was he just worked in 3D a lot. He got more and more 3D as well. And like, I distinctly remember him doing renders of girls where the only, like, they would be fully, you know, just painted and stuff, but in his very digital way. And then they'd have like a 3D boot on for some reason, you know, that kind of thing.
Oh yeah, oh my god, that background, yeah.
Right, it's very iconic kind of look to it, very early Photoshop look to it.
Right, right.
This one's a little bit nipply, but it's kind of, so you don't have to share it if you don't want to. But
I'm sure it'll be fine.
This kind of metal look as well, that kind of thing.
Oh, I know, yeah. This very specific. I remember these. Yeah, it's fine.
But yeah,
everything's
that era.
covered.
Yeah, but that kind of metallic look as well. Yeah, very, very of an era.
Of an era is a way to put it for sure.
I also similar era, slightly later, I think, but I won a prize. There was a manga store in the UK, and they would every month they would do this competition. I'm guessing the competition eventually made them bankrupt because they did fold after a while. But I won a prize. I put in an artwork. It wasn't a very good one. Picture of my character Sydney, and behind her was this like bank, and there was a car with a light, and then there was a cityscape behind it, and it was all very high effort for baby brain.
Right.
But they gave me, I won a prize, and they gave me 20 quid to spend in the store. And I remember I bought this art book. I had never read
Angel Sanctuary.
I still have it.
I have all.
Yeah, I'd never read Angel Sanctuary, but
I'm obsessed with that artist.
But I was so enchanted with the cover and the way that it's painted and rendered, and the colors.
Oh my god!
And...
I can see the effect it had on your art already.
That particular image especially I just really, really liked. It's very, looking at it now, it's kind of a little bit what is it, J-Rock looking, you know, that Gacty looking thing going on with it. But yeah, iconic book,
so iconic.
And yeah, I'm really glad to still have that too. It's that, and I won a bunch of Slayers markers that I still have somewhere. They still work. You can have them if you want. I'm never going to use them. If I can find them, they're yours.
That's hilarious. I was gonna say, I have some extra pins if you want, because I went to Anime Expo a couple times, and there was the one of the booths is the only one that makes like official Slayers merch.
Oh bless.
And they were giving away Slayers pins, and I'm like, yes, So that was pretty cool.
Amazing. Somehow I can't remember how I got all of this with 20 quid, but I definitely did. They all their shit was really cheap for some reason. But I also had a Lane t-shirt, Serial Experiments Lane, with the kind of iconic picture of her against the chain link fence.
Yeah.
And regrettably, a Rurouni Kenshin notebook thing that I also never used. I still have that too, and I don't want it. So unfortunate purchase, but 4 really good ones, and then just
To be
that.
fair,
So
it's not like that didn't have a big impact on us at the time. It was a pretty good series.
it was a good series, and the less you know,
Or
the
maybe,
better
I don't
it
know.
is, I guess.
I wasn't actually
Yeah.
as into it as some of my friends because I had Inuyasha as my period drama anime, I guess.
The only thing I really liked about it was the Heart of Sword. Was it ending or opening song? I liked that one a lot.
Yeah, that opening was just epic.
That
It
was
was
a
a good
banger.
opening.
Yeah, really good.
Oh, you mean the
These players, I used to be able to do a brilliant Naga laugh.
Yes.
Yes.
We love the
Yeah.
Naga laugh. The Ojo, it's Ojo-sama. Excuse you, no. She is a princess.
But yes, absolutely. I love Naga. Naga was such a great character.
Yeah, she was. But yeah, oh my god, there's just always... But yes, no, oh, Tika, if you weren't here earlier, I was showing off one of my most prized figures of Lena. They did do a Naga as well, but I could only afford one, and I was gonna get my best girl.
She's adorable.
So yeah, oh my god. It's like going down
No,
memory lane. Hi.
it is.
She is potato.
Inevitably, I suppose, because I feel like fandom has not been as relevant in my life as of late, you know, so whenever I think about fandom, it's almost always in a historical context, but you know,
Oh,
I am
yeah.
grateful for it though. It's really formed a lot of my lived experiences in a positive way.
I don't think I'm really
Right.
in any fandoms. Like, I mean, as much as I'm loving Cookie Run, I'm not really in the fandom.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
peripherally
And because the
given
fandom is
fan
primarily
art.
popular 13-year-olds, it's a little harder to be into the fandom.
I think
It
it's
seems like it's a
divided.
bit-
There's the people who create content who are like over here, and then there's like the youngins.
Yeah, the babies
Oh,
who play it between
Tika,
Roblox sessions or whatever.
we had a whole like discussion about the like getting excited about your own work. It was a really good one. I was enjoying it. Just because I've had such a hard time getting back into my own stuff.
Yeah.
Hi, Coffee. Or do you prefer Cloak?
Welcome, Cloak and Coffee.
Cause yeah, it's just been hard for me to be excited about my own work. So I'm just trying to claw that back from whatever.
Do you
Like-
know?
Yeah.
Do you sort of? I mean, you've always been really good at kind of zeroing in on what patterns you like and enjoy and things like that. Is that something where kind of projecting it forward into a project of your own might help you a little bit, maybe?
I feel like,
But I mean, it's tricky. I understand though.
and I do have one character that I can always come back to and love happily,
Yeah.
and that the Fishman deserves love as well. And that's Skittles. Like, I love him. He is my baby boy. Like, Skittles and Serana, my two babiest characters are the ones that are like my favorite. I like stories where hope wins out at the end, so I feel like maybe that's something that I want. Oh no, don't worry, I have plenty of those. It's just getting excited about my own project. You know what I mean? Like, working on a thing that I want to be really excited about. Like, I'm not consumed by the stories anymore. And it's frustrating. And I know it's because of partially because of burnout, but
Yeah.
yeah, Skittles is my
It's
baby
also
boy.
yeah.
He has a good mullet. He is the sweetest. He has this cute
I know
little
this
pug
one,
nose.
yes. Yeah. I enjoyed listening to you talk to Rainy about that one as well.
Yeah, he's my
Good
boy.
stories.
I love him. He's so sweet. And I realized, like, the
Some
characters that I
stay
really...
evergreen.
The characters that I love were just the ones that are, like... They're trying their best to be good people. And generally are considered very good people, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, I want to cheer for that person. And putting them in situations feels less bad, you know? It's like, you're in a situation, how are you gonna overcome this? And it's like, with goodness, yeah. Oh,
It's nice when you
absolutely!
have characters you kind of want to root for as well.
The D&D thing helps a lot. I definitely had a bit of a, like... I don't know, it's like, I think I just got really burnt out, because I was drawing so much of our D&D stuff for a long time, and then... I feel like it's gotten... I don't know, like, my ability to focus on things has gotten so much less. And maybe I just need to approach things from another angle.
Yeah, that's always really hard.
But yeah. Hi, Lola. She is potatoing right
Coming
in the
on.
way, in the exact way. Let things percolate. As the kids say, let her cook. Let it cook. Let them
Exactly.
cook. I guess let them cook, because Gatorade just got in trouble for saying let her cook, but... I don't know if you saw that bit.
I didn't.
Just type in Gatorade, let her cook. And they were like,
Huh.
oh, but we meant it in the let them cook, as in they're gonna be doing great. Not like, get back in the kitchen, let her
Oh.
cook.
Oh, okay.
Some people were doing the bad faith thing where they took it in a bad way, and I'm like, oh, come on. You know what they meant. I hate
That's
this.
really reaching to misunderstand the message or just being incredibly literal, I feel. I don't know, it seems a bit daft when you know what this phrase means.
I feel like people are just going out of their way to take things in bad faith these days, and it's frustrating.
There's a lot of that. There's a lot of... Even when a thing isn't particularly good, there's a tendency to misread to make things worse than they are. So that a minor error becomes or a minor kind of faux pas becomes a major thing, a major offense, and I think that's daft as well. I mean, it depends on the context of everything, but when we all understand that that's not the way it's intended, you know, or when there's any ambiguity to it, I think it's silly to without knowing more, without asking more, you know.
Okay, one of these days, it would be really fun to do, like, a mini interview of you, me, Len, and Monocle, and just have a fun discussion about the whole, like, so what if you had to adjust? now that you're stateside.
Oh gosh, yeah. Being naturalized here is not fully natural yet. It's definitely strange. There's a lot you have to get used to. But every day makes it a bit more
Normal-ish.
yeah, humdrum, I guess. Yeah. But there's things you miss. I think that's the thing I deal with again. Occasional waves of homesick.
I get that.
Not because I want to be back there, but because, you know, there are experiences that you miss versus the actual act of living there. It's, you know, the thing.
They have
I would never wanna-
digestives at Walmart, for the record.
I'm glad for that.
I found this out the other day, but yeah. There's small things we can do. I can send you some Ribena.
Oh, bless you. That's okay. I got some digestive biscuits and ginger snaps in one of the cupboards up there. I got them for Len for Christmas. We've been really pacing them. Hobnobs too.
Oh, hobnobs! Yeah, a lot of these
love
I can
hobnobs.
get pretty easily around here, just because there's a grocery store that has a full, like, import section,
Oh,
which is
sweet.
cool.
Oh, that's lucky. Yeah. Yeah.
To say it's challenging to get naturalized note spelling is putting it lightly. I have an actual US birth certificate, and they still found ways to make it take 6 months of making me do busy work and prove my origins and where I've been living since the day of my birth. Yeah, that story is ridiculous.
Oh, that is absurd. I'm sorry, Monocle. My aunt lives. Well, she lived in Texas when I came back. She now lives in Missouri, apparently. But I went to go visit her a few months ago, and she really.
You were that close? God damn. Okay.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know it was close to you. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
But my geography still sinks. I'm sorry. I kind of know where Tennessee is now. But I learn a new one every time we go out, I guess.
Good. I mean, I'm also not good at geography. Don't feel bad.
I know which side we're on, and that's good enough for me. I won't get lost looking for the Atlantic. But yeah, she's been encouraging me to look into getting citizenship and saying, well, you don't have to give up your UK citizenship for it. You can both, and because the UK won't stop recognizing your citizenship. And it's like, but I'm not sure.
Monocle's got both.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on the fence about it a little bit. Just because I'm not sure what the future holds for us right now. So we'll just see. For now, it's not hurting me any to just have the green card, and if I want to, renew it, it's fairly easy and all that stuff.
Well, it helps that you guys are married, I imagine. So.
It does, yeah. Although I'm on a conditional, so next year I have to go and prove that I'm still married.
And
again.
You did not just get married for a green card.
Yeah, I didn't get married and fuck off to go strip in Vegas or whatever. Yeah, I'm still here, nothing.
I don't know, you make a lot of money.
I don't know about that. Well, I mean, throw it back and half the go hits the wall, It's like... You can't bounce coins because they'll absorb,
Oh, but then that's how you make the money.
That's how you make the extra tips, like, now you didn't want that back, did you?
You're gonna have to dig if you really want it.
Hands off the merchandise.
Took me forever to realize, note spelling, that Tennessee was not an adjective for Wimbledon.
Tennessee, I get it. Points. I see what you did there.
Oh, points. I understand that reference. I think it's funny because I think both you and Monocle being online and having many online friends, and just, a lot of international influence means that you also have, like, the very mixed, vocabulary for some things.
Yeah, you do end up very blended.
Blended vocabulary, that's the word I was looking for.
There are certainly things that I say with whatever my fucking accent is now that does not sound right because it comes from me.
How many times a day when you leave the house do you get, so where are you from? That's an interesting accent. Where are you from?
Very rarely, because I'm incredibly shy, so Len just does all the talking for me. I also don't know if I sound like where I come from anymore because...
You do.
I feel like... Okay. I feel like my A vowels are getting more and more round, but also I'm Cornish, so maybe they were already like that because they already had a ridiculous accent when I left, and it just stayed that way. So I can no longer perceive.
Cornish.
Yeah, I'm from Cornwall. That's why all my R's are rhotic. It didn't come from the US. So that's why I always talk like this. Yeah, there's none. Yeah, because my mongrel ass fucking life is bullshit. So my mom was from Wales, but went to a private English school, and my dad was from Birmingham.
I knew it. I knew I detected Welsh in your accent sometimes. I was like, God, I'm imagining it. You're not Welsh.
Yeah, she was from Carmarthenshire, Bochlain.
Oh my God, I knew it. Okay, goddamn. I feel so vindicated because I'm like, maybe I'm just not as good at telling apart the accents as I thought. Okay, anyways.
No, it's just that we all, if any of us kind of move, we all end up sounding like we're from fucking everywhere, so...
Just like Monocle's Dorset.
Yeah. Yeah, it just ends up you end up with this bizarro kind of flexible accent that, I talk to my dad and I'd get more and more, Brahmin, more slurring and all my blah, blah, blah. And then with my mom, I'd end up kind of just talking quite nicely and trying to be more, because she was talking nicely, so I would talk nicely.
Right.
And all that kind of shit. So, but yeah, so I'm very influenced by them specifically.
Oh my God.
I think.
I'm so influenced.
It definitely impacted all my art dyslexic, so I always say Saturday instead of Saturday. You know,
Saturday.
Saturday.
I like. Oh my god.
Saturday, yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah. But it
Oh,
affects
the
some words
Dorset.
and not others. So I don't say father or anything like that. It's always father.
My mom's Bostonian. Dad was from the posh part of Surrey. Grew up in Dorset. Born in Manchester. To say my accent is cultivated is putting it lightly.
Yeah, it ends up very worldly, right?
Monocle has the
Yeah.
posh boy accent that was very cultivated.
Mm-hmm. My aunt left the UK like 30, 40 years ago now. So she's fully Texan. She just sounds like she's from Texas. She says other people who are Texan can detect that she's not Texan, but
Right.
all I can hear from my perspective is Texan. I think it's that thing of what you just pick up what's unfamiliar, you know?
If you take, I think the Southern accent is actually the closest to kind of the British accent. You just slow it down and add a little bit more twang.
Yeah, I could see that. But they do say that the Cornish accent and the Southern accent are very similar. I mean, between the tendency towards having that R sound
Right.
that comes up, you know.
I can't believe that all this time I was like, no, you've said you're from Cornwall. I didn't think to be like, so is anybody in your family Welsh? Because I swear to God, I hear it occasionally. I can't pinpoint it, but I hear it occasionally.
Oh, that's... Cornwall and Wales are very, very close. They're
Yeah.
one on top of the other. So yeah, and they also the language they share is very well. They don't share a language, but they share a root language. So
Yes.
their Gaelic kind of, or the Welsh and the Cornish language are really, really similar.
Yes.
They have a relationship. So similar to the Irish and Scots. They have a really similar.
Ireland.
Yeah.
Ireland.
Well,
Ireland.
root language.
A lot of my family's from Ireland.
Ah.
But my great-grandfather was, or maybe great-great, was English. Grandma was
Our-
Irish. Hi.
Our favourite Cornish saint was actually Irish. Apparently he was thrown off a cliff and then swam to Cornwall from Ireland and became... I think it's the guy who's responsible for the flag of St. Piran, which is our Cornish flag. It's like a black flag with a white cross in it. It's St. Piran, and he's actually Irish.
Oh.
So, not even homegrown. Don't homegrow our own saints. We just import them.
I mean, that's fine. Hi.
They're in a
love you.
relationship. Lucky bunch of languages. Yeah. Yeah.
Lola's being baby. She's full of purrs. Oh yes, baby spotted.
very
Store-bought is
beautiful.
fine. Dorset flag is fluorescent yellow with a white cross. Oh. I love... Okay, so...
I can relate to your... Oh, sorry.
No, I was gonna say, Monocle described the Dorset accent as Hagrid trying to speak French, and it made me so happy and upset at the same time.
Pretty apt, though. Yeah.
Dorse.
Yeah. If I can sympathize with you, though, our colors, like the Cornish colors, though, despite our flag being black and white, is black and yellow. So all of our rugby players look like bees. Because they're all wearing stripes, black and...
How is that not delightful, though?
It's pretty cute. I think our tartan is also an obnoxious black and yellow, so but also tartan's made up anyway. But yeah.
Ah, that's right.
Oh. Yes.
Guernsey. That's what I was thinking of.
Guernesian.
Guernesian.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Hi. You have like a little bit of stuff on your face, ma'am. Can I get that? Sorry, here, you guys. Oh, wait, no, hold on. I gotta adjust my skirt. Because there cannot even be a hint of feet, okay?
Not for free.
Yeah, not for free. If you want... Okay, here she is. She's right here.
Oh,
As
your
you can
keyboard
see-
is really cute. Not to be nosy or anything, I just think the little hearts are adorable.
Thank you! Yeah, I bought keycaps.
Ah, that's beautiful.
There we go. I got that bit of dry skin off. But yes, here she is. She's being cute. as you can
beautiful.
see. Oh yeah, Dorset's the pirate one. That's what I was thinking of. Yes, it was. I still have the original keycaps, obviously. I may have put some keycaps on for now. Also, yes, I got Lola's little dry skin tuft. So, you know. Now you need to... I'm gonna have to drug you so I can get some of the mats off your belly. Blue clicky switches. Our G710 keyboard comrade. Yes, exactly. Cause I don't... Wait, were you... Hal, I think you were actually in chat the day I spilled, like, my drink all over my old keyboard.
Oh, I might have been, yeah. I think.
It was like, uh-oh. Hi.
Some regrets.
Just a few. But yes, I may have put a bunch of really cute keyboard keycaps on here. There's like hearts and there's the escape key is like a clear paw keyboard key
Oh,
cap.
that's really sweet.
Okay, I'll see if I can pull it out. Pull it out a little bit more. Oh, you can see the paw one right here, kind of. Yeah, there's like hearts and shit all over it.
Beautiful. I'd love to get custom keycaps at some point. This is not a suited keyboard to it though, so maybe in the future. When this one dies, maybe.
I like that the
yeah,
delete key is just a heart. It does make me very happy,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Beautiful.
It was good. I don't know, I've seen some people, like, I don't know if you've seen that one person who made their keyboard kind of bread themed and all the keycaps were bread. Like, looked like baked bread. It was really cute.
Oh, that does sound really good.
Bean!
Yeah, I'm on a mailing list for custom keycap stuff just because I like to look at them, you know, all the really cool little cyberpunky ones.
Oh my
And
god, right? I am in love with
enjoy them.
with computer customization. Okay, come here, ma'am. So my cat is
In the
is
dishwasher.
lovely.
How did it end up in the dishwasher, Monocle? Oh, soft
There you go.
baby.
Yeah, she lets me use wet wipes on her face. These are unscented, of course. They're unscented like wet wipes for sensitive.
Yeah, we also need baby wipes to wipe our baby. I understand.
Because, you know, that's very important. Can I clean your ear, maybe? No? Okay. Mochi does not like it when I do this. She is like, no, don't touch me with your weird wet wipes. Oh my god, it took me so long, and I had the most scuffed setup for my V Bridger, like, because this is what I use for V Bridger. I got a refurbed iPhone that I do not use as a phone. I use it only as a camera. But it took me until like last month to finally get like an actual stand, and it made all the difference.
That's my stand. I got that stand too. Very
Did you? Oh my
recently
god,
too.
yes! It makes the entire
Yeah.
difference. You're like, oh wow, why didn't I do this earlier? It was like $6.
Yes, and this one being able to extend over its own length means that I can put it on the upper shelf and then have it hanging over the shelf as well, which is really helpful because I do not have a lot of space on the desk. And there's a cat in it now. Hi, Mandy.
And so
She's
wiped as a result. Yay! Hi, Lycan!
Yeah, she gets all the baby wipes.
I love
This cat. Am I allowed to tell him this cat, Len? Can I shame this cat publicly for her inability to piss?
inability to
like a
piss,
normal
you
cat.
said?
Oh, she can piss, but she just pisses wrong. This is a cat who she'll squat in the. We have one of the little big kind of nice turning, you know, those things they get
Oh yeah,
in. You know,
yeah,
the little
the
robot.
auto ones
Little
or
robot.
whatever. The litter robot, yeah.
The very fancy one, and she will dip down, and then her butt will slowly raise, and you'll go out into the living room, and you'll see her just like firing a jet out of the fucking litter bot onto the carpet. This fucking cat.
Is
So
that
we've had to
why
put
she
like a
has
whole
the
bunch of.
piss crimes?
Yeah, it's that, and also then okay, so let's assume that in this case she doesn't fire all of it out of there because she starts off bopping, so she actually does get some pee in there first. Then she turns around and puts her feet in it every single time, squidges it into her toes. So we have to get wet wipes and like get between her toes and peel all this gross, like mulchy, has a consistency of like quicksand crap out from between her fucking toes where she's pressed it in before it turns to cement. Yeah, she's not a good cat. She has piss foot all the time. She's very naughty.
She has piss foot.
Yeah, she is the most wiped baby because she will not stop pissing on her feet
She's
and
just
stepping on it. Hi. You're
she's
standing
just-
here and dribbling on me. Thanks. Like it's
she's
running down my
just
fucking
wiped.
arm. What is wrong with you?
she's just wiped because she has the drippy nose because she's allergic to something in the house.
She's so runny. God. Oh god, it's all over my keyboard.
She
and
pee whips
fucking-
around to inspect bunny parkour.
Yeah.
Another 180 and puts both feet in the.
Yeah, it's always her back feet. Amazingly, like she turns around, but somehow she puts back feet in it. Baffling fucking cat. No one
I
taught this
love-
cat how to cat properly. She was raised with from bottle by Len, because so
Oh,
her
yeah,
only
that
kind
explains
of
everything, honestly.
yeah,
I was
her
like,
only
she was a
positive
bottle
influence
baby.
was yeah, absolutely her and her brother, and her only good influence was Luke, and yeah, but she barely knows how to cat. She's not very
Yeah, okay,
yeah, bottle
so
fed from 3 weeks. Yeah.
yeah, the other bottle baby I know, his name is RB. It's short for Rat Baby. His full name is Rat Baby Yeeps.
Aw.
Because one of the first things he did when we got him to his owner was that he zooted himself out of their arms and onto the floor and was so upset by it. So his name became Rat Baby Yeeps. 'Cause he's a little
Aw.
rat baby. And part of the reason he's a rat
Yes.
baby is because when he was being bottle fed, he chewed the nipple off the bottle.
Dang.
So, hi Bildo.
Welcome, Bilbo.
So yeah, it's like I know. No wonder your mother rejected you. You're trying to eat your way into her. What the hell's wrong with you?
Oh god.
And he is the most like unhinged tabby I have ever met, and he is so dumb. Like he cannot cat. Like he's on gabapentin now because he's so anxious he doesn't know how to cat anymore.
Aw.
Like, but he's a sweetie. He's just real stupid.
Mandy is perma baby. I have no idea if she's entirely okay in there, but you'll sometimes just watch her. You can see the modem trying to work to download at 48 kbps something. Just staring down at her food, and then she'll slowly go down to eat it. And like this is, I have no idea what's going on in there half the time, and I don't think she does either.
Oh,
She just spends a lot of time just staring into space with her big, beautiful eyes. So beautiful.
Monocle had a
So
cat that I love. Who she doesn't eat unless you like pat her butt.
Yeah.
Like she needs to know you're there before she'll eat, and I love her so much. She's a sweet cat.
We had a cat called Riku back in the day, and he was very, very not interested in social interaction at all, period. Did not want pets, did not want you to touch him, unless he was eating, in which case he wanted you to stand right next to him the entire time and pet him. And he would
'Cause
purr furiously and eat. But
He needed to know you were
otherwise,
there
you can't let
to
him
look
have you.
out for him.
exactly, like, I got your back, buddy, but also you don't love me, so
Oh my god.
zero love in that cat at all, but, always
I need-
stood with him anyway.
I need 300% more Mandy photos. The wet. Lola's even more wet too because she does drool when she's happy, but she's had 4 teeth taken out, one of which was her main, like, one of her main incisors. Like her main
Yeah.
canine teeth.
Yeah.
And yeah,
They-
so
they do okay without their teeth. They really do, because Mandy has zero, like, almost no teeth. I think she has 1 or 2 left, but she does okay. It doesn't impact them at all.
Good.
Apparently,
That's
dribbling
better
a
to
lot
drink
and
water than
blepping
energy
a lot, But
drinks.
she already blepped a lot. I have so many pictures of her blepping and wobbling. She wobbles
God,
a
I
lot. I
love
don't know
that
if I
blep.
mentioned that. She's wobbly.
oh, she's a wobbly
cat.
cat. She has wobbly cat
wobbly.
syndrome.
She doesn't actually have like Mandy. Don't prove me wrong. She doesn't have the syndrome, but she's fucking wobbly. You just watch her just gently sweat. She's sitting there.
So she was dropped as a baby.
Balance his ass, I guess. I don't know. she's just not balanced.
Yeah, Lola is okay. So like, we affectionately describe Lola as the Cretcher. Oh my God! Look at that face.
It's just from this morning.
Okay, hold on.
I'm always sending Len updates of Mandy, so there's always a picture
Oh, no,
to hand
wrong
somewhere.
one. Look at this cat. That's a cute fucking cat. It's a good thing you're
She's
cute,
very cute.
because you look like a menace.
She's adorable and dangerous, mostly to herself.
Yeah.
Is this one work, or is it going to be an ass? Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's another one.
Lola is a Cretcher. She acts stupid in the same way people who dye their hair blonde will act blonde because they know they can get away with it. You know what I mean? And if you're too stupid to fall for it, that's on you. But she likes to act. Oh my God, that's so cute. Look at her belly. Does she let you do belly pets? Does she let you do belly pets?
She does. She doesn't care at all. She's very good about belly pets. She likes them. She likes that. Chin rubs, you know, the usual.
My God.
And she feels like a cloud. She's very soft. Unbelievably soft cat.
Yeah, that's Lola with the unbelievably fine hair. They look like they have the same fur texture.
Yeah.
It's just hers is short.
Yeah, soft, soft, soft.
Little cloud.
We had to earlier in the year. We had to shave. Generally speaking, you don't want to shave cats, but we had to. She was she has a bit of a tendency to not mow. She doesn't like make herself bald, but she does clean herself a lot, and she was ingesting too much fur. So she wasn't going bald or anything anywhere, but she was ingesting so much fur that she was kind of getting, you know, blocked up with all this fur. So we gave her a little shave so she wouldn't have quite so much to devour. And she's completely white underneath all the...
Oh my God.
Her base coat is pure white, so... It was really weird, because it was like, whose fucking cat is this? I don't recognize you.
Who are you?
Complete stranger in that house.
What
Who
have
are
you done with my
I
cat?
thought we knew you.
God, look at those beans! Oh my God. I want to just put my face in the tummy. Face directly to tummy.
Face to tummy is safe. Face to beans not so safe, full of piss. Well, the front ones are probably
Piss
right.
beans!
Piss beans. But
Lola's
we
very
do make sure
fastidious.
it's good.
Lola's so
Yeah.
fastidious. She gets embarrassed if anything ever sticks to her butt. She'll keep her tail over it, and she'll keep trying to like get it off. She is the and she has these like this cute little like princess walk. Like, you know, some cats plod. She is very like
Dainty.
you know, she is extremely dainty.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, that's sweet.
but she's also a goddamn menace. She will
sounds
go after your
beautiful.
food and scream at 3 in the morning. And if she's mad at you, she'll go in the other room and puke.
No. Oh no.
And she sulks with her butt to you, you know. Like when she
It's weird how they go through these. Yeah. Oh yeah, and they're sitting away from you kind of thing.
like they just out of reach and just like with her back to you.
Yeah.
So it's just me Angie. No talk me Angie. Yeah.
Glad that Mandy's memory is very short, so she'll get over most things pretty quickly, thankfully, which is nice.
Oh, she's so cute.
Cat, please be careful.
What'd she do?
I think she wants food.
Oh, of course.
She's sitting on my desk, but she's so uncoordinated that she keeps falling off of it, and I have to keep catching her.
She trusts you to
I probably
catch
should
her.
feed her.
Oh, see you later.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rainy. Thank you for hanging out. Sorry for all the trouble.
The VoD will be around if you want to watch that.
Much
'cause I'll
love to
be putting
you.
that-
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, you do let me know when you have to head out. I don't want to keep you.
Yeah, I don't know
from
how long
anything.
I don't know how long your things normally last, by the way.
Just
I got-
however long people want to stick around. Hi,
However
Lola.
long. Yeah.
And don't worry, I'm aware of British politeness, so.
You speak that language too? Multilingual?
Multilingual! Well, I was gonna say Midwesterners have a lot of similarities. A Waseda, hello.
Hello, Waseda.
We are chilling. We are talking about cats and how ridiculous they are. And
Yes.
my cat is such a Velcro cat. Like, both of them. They must be with me at all times. Especially Lola, though. If I am in the room, Lola must be on me or near me.
Fuck me sideways.
Hi, Taff!
Welcome, Taff. I love that for you, though, because it's nice when the cat wants to be with you all the time. It's just sweet.
Except when they sit on your face when you're trying to sleep. That's the only time it gets annoying.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
are you trying to kill me? Thank you.
Mandy's recent tendency is to pin my arm, so she'll come round. It always has to be on this side of me, on the left side, and she will. I'll extend my arm out sideways, and she will rest her face on it and just kind of curl up next to me, like put her whole body against mine, and just put her little head on my arm pillow and sleep with her face right up against mine, and she's very sweet.
That's so cute. Lola
Purring
does similar.
furiously, and she's very
Similar.
sweet. Yeah.
Oh, I just
What
wanna
a cat.
scoop. I'm gonna scoop that cat. What a cutie. What a
Yeah,
patootie.
she alternates me and Len pretty much, so she'll be right up against next to Len on that side, and if she wants to be on my side, she'll come on my arm. It's very good.
The one thing I'm not
She's been
looking
very
forward
patient.
to is I know when I do move and take my cats with me, they're really gonna miss my roommate.
Oh,
That makes
yeah.
me sad because
That's hard.
they really like Signs a lot.
Yeah. But they'll still have you, and they'll still have all their company, which is good.
Yeah, and then they can start pestering Monocle. Be great.
Yeah. It's his turn now.
It's his
Become
turn.
cat owner, cat experiencer. Yeah.
So yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, did you have any other fun questions from your list?
Yes, but it's a completely new direction,
I mean,
which
that's
is
okay.
well, I suppose it's still within the remit of Talking Fan Rants anyway. But what got you into Star Wars? What tempted you into Star Wars specifically? What was the thing that made Star Wars entice you?
Oh
Did you
my
get into
God.
it early or late? And would you consider it formative?
Okay, so it's not formative.
Several questions.
This is the fun. Well, we're gonna go on a journey together. It would have been formative because a friend of mine in early middle school, which is 7th grade, like shared the movies with me, and we watched them, and like I got really into some of the books, and I was enjoying them. And I think the thing that made me drop off was trying to talk about it with other people, like some male fans who were like, "You're not a real fan."
Oh god,
So-
if you were a big fan, you would read blah, and you'd know
Yeah.
shit.
So I dropped off of it, partially because it was so unwelcoming, and the other because I got into anime. You know what I mean? And then I just wasn't into it for a really long time, even though I watched the prequels and everything when they came out and all that stuff. I didn't have a big reaction, but my friend, Myriad, who's in here on occasion, has always been into it. It's one of their things, and they were in a big Star Wars phase, and got me into it. I rewatched it with them and went, why do I like Qui-Gon Jinn so much? And it just kind of, it was kind of the same thing that happened with Carl Heisenberg. It was, who is that? Who is that sad, damaged old man? And where can I get more of him? And then it became a huge
Which
thing.
supplies this particular brand.
Exactly. So then it became a thing, and I started consuming more of the content and realized that there were fans who are actually pretty cool now, and Tumblr. And then I did a really long co-writing roleplay with another friend, and got super into it. So yeah, that was my
for
journey.
you.
The long
Oh,
and
that's
short of
really
that
cool.
journey.
It's kind of neat to get into something that's always been around as a mainstay a little bit later, just because of the history involved in it, the access to lots of different material and things like that.
right?
It's nice.
Like, the most Star Wars things I did at that time was I played the N64 game with, what's his name, Dash Rendar or something like that. He was just a Han Solo clone. He wasn't actually, you know, a Han Solo clone, but he was like, yeah, Dash Rendar. It was that game, and I had that game for the N64, and I really loved it. It was really fun to play. Even though the game itself was really silly. So yeah, I was kind of into it, but I didn't really talk about it too much. So, Shadows of the Empire, that's the game. I did buy it for Steam, but the port was awful, sadly.
Ah, that's a bummer.
So I'll probably just, like, since I did buy a copy, I'll probably just find an emulator version, because I'm sure it'll be way better.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It's worth retreading those old games.
Right? Because I love going back to old games, being like, I never did beat this, I want to try. But yeah, I don't know. Star Wars was just one of those things that hit at the right time, and I got really into it. Hello, Panda Haha.
Hey, Panda, welcome.
The other thing I was thinking is just like, I don't know, much like Resident Evil, it's just something about it hit. Something about it hit, and it was like, oh, what is this? Where did it come from?
Yeah.
How? Why? It was just really nice to get into something that much again, though. Like, because it had been such a long time since I had been, like, super into a fandom.
No, I completely get you. When something just immediately swallows you like that, just getting swept away in it. You know, not worrying too much about being cringe, just enjoying yourself.
Well, because, like, the last fandom I was really, really into was Transformers. Like, I would plan, my first tattoo was supposed to be a Transformers tattoo. But, you know, shit happened. And, like, I mean, it's why I got this and why I was super into this artist and some other stuff, but, like...
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that got a little tainted from, like, issues with, like...
Bad associations.
And so, like, I've been trying to claw it back. I think I just need to do a rewatch of Transformers on my own and be like, oh yeah, I do love this.
Yeah, the nice thing about Transformers, I suppose, is just that there are many iterations, so if one of them is a little bit sad, you've got many other options.
Prime is so good. If you haven't seen any of Transformers
good,
Prime, it was just, so good.
Yeah, that one was a very, very good one, in fairness.
It was like an aged-up version of G1, you know what I mean? So it wasn't as corny.
Right.
It still had enough of the cheese, because it's still robots that turn into vehicles. But, like...
Yeah, I like the style for that one quite a lot, too. It was a big departure, but they made it really work. I liked that one.
I thought
very pointy.
I was so in love with it, especially that Starscream design. I was sure I was going to hate that Starscream design, but...
Yeah, I warmed to a lot of it as I was watching it too. I enjoyed it. I need to go back and finish it, actually. I didn't get as far as I would like to. So,
well, if you finish it, let me know what you think, because I personally really liked it. I didn't watch any of the series afterwards, because I didn't feel the need to. I thought it concluded well, but...
Yeah. Then I did a big watch of G1 earlier in the year. I think it was earlier in the year.
I love G1 so much.
Me
so
too.
bad.
The corniness kind of makes that one. Honestly, it's because it's bad that it's fun. You know.
I cry laughed in that one episode where Optimus Prime's arm was stolen and put on top of like that tower, was shooting people. Do you remember that?
Yes, I absolutely do. Also, the time traveling to King Arthur's era Starscream episode.
Yes. Okay, real talk though. My favorite season of Transformers G1 was actually the Rodimus Prime season.
Really?
Rodimus Prime actually had a growth arc. That was a character with a full growth arc. Thank you for the follow, Panda.
Oh, thank you, Panda. That's sweet of you.
Also, my favorite Transformer of all time is in that season. It's Blur.
Oh.
My second favorite is Ratchet, but Blur is in that season, and he's my baby boy. He's just anxiety and ADHD in the robot. Like, I love him. Voiced by the Micro Machines guy, who I got to meet. I actually I have a signed print by the voice actor of Blur.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, I got to go
Oh,
to
good
the
for
very
you.
last BotCon. I feel very blessed. That's actually where I met Koteri. So yeah, I was pretty excited.
Yeah. That's so cool. That's wonderful.
But yeah, oh my god. I mean, that's all right.
I remembered watching the movie when I was very young, the 1986 movie,
Yeah,
but I think I watched it after a very long break from actually watching G1 Transformers. So seeing it back to back within the actual show is mad. It's
Right?
absolutely mad. It's
I
sandwiched
love it, I
between
love
some of the shittiest episodes ever made for Transformers. And then it's just abruptly like this thing animated by the Gundam veterans of the time with his like luxuriously painted cells
It's
of like
so good, and they're
monster
beautiful.
fucking planet eating shit. Oh my god, it's so crazy.
And the soundtrack
And
is
then just
just so
immediately
good.
killing off all your favorite characters within the first 5 minutes is fucking
Oh my god, I
absolute,
was so mad
like,
about Iron Man.
masterful gambit, just very funny.
Oh, my favorite in Prime or in TFP though is definitely Ratchet. They made him for me. Hooah!
Ratchet, the curmudgeonly
Yeah,
OGG
the ambulance.
kind of character.
I love him. I love a curmudgeonly doctor. Curmudgeonly medics are some.
Too.
I like two types of medics: the curmudgeonly one who will save you despite yourself, and the sunshine baby, who, if you make them cry, literally everyone will kill you.
Yes. I regret that I didn't get into the comics because apparently the comics are pretty dang good. I did read the one that Saren did, the one for her name Windblade or whatever her name
Oh
was.
yeah.
Yeah.
If there's one comic series I recommend, it's the More Than Meets the Eye series. That's the one that was full of queer allegory and really, really, really well written.
Yeah,
you know?
that's the one. Yeah.
And it's not. I don't think it's too long, but I did stop collecting it after a while. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. I keep forgetting I can talk to you about Transformers, which is delightful, honestly. Because I need
I
some
will
new
never pretend to be an
associations.
expert. I know some things, but I'm not as adept as some people who are really, really, really into it. But I know a little bit, and I'm a hobbyist for Transformers. I like Transformers a lot.
Honestly,
I know
that is
the
enough for me.
characters, mostly. Yeah.
I just need new associations with that fandom. You know what I mean?
I get you. Yeah. No, I have certain fandoms that are similarly that I can't really jive with the same way I used to.
Because
Jive
of
is a
old,
really old-fashioned
old
word,
things
isn't
and
it?
whatnot.
Yeah, just certain eras in life that aren't great to look back on for whatever reason or another. That would be really nice to kind of wallpaper over.
I get it.
With better life experiences and stuff. But yeah.
Hi. My God. Oh, I don't know. I do love the Transformers mention. Just oh my God. I can't. I don't know. The fact that I'm smiling about it is probably a good sign. Probably means I'm ready to go back. I do think fondly of that period, and I have the art book for Transformers Prime, which is really excellent. But
Did you happen to see the new animated movie Transformers?
which one?
Transformers 1. It was the new
I wanted to, but I haven't.
CG. I would say it's a pretty good thing to sort of get back into it if you're interested, because it was actually a genuinely enjoyable. It was actually really nice.
Oh, good.
It was
Okay.
a nice return to form for Transformers at the movies. I enjoyed it, and I think you would too.
Okay. Because, like,
Yeah, I'd recommend it.
the Michael Bay ones are really, they sure are.
They're a thing.
I mean, like, that's what initially got me to, like, I watched G1 first, and then I watched those, and I'm like, okay, I could watch more. But, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely look into it, because I did hear good things about it. It'd be nice to be
I'm
into
glad,
it
yeah.
again, into something that I loved that much again.
Yeah. It's nice, and hopefully the part where it's not specifically tied to any particular other existing IP, it's just its own kind of thing, helps a little bit, just because it's, enjoying a new take on the characters that's still pretty true to the history, and yeah, I think
Yeah.
you'd like it. I think you'd like it.
Okay. I do like
You were
when
pleasantly surprised.
things do that. Like, I'm gonna say it because we did talk about Star Wars earlier. I did hate the sequels. The series with like Rey and them.
Oh yeah. I
Like,
think
the
I
thing
think
is-
they successfully, no one liked that their way through something that should have been a reasonably easy thing to make. So that's
The
unfortunate.
thing is, the first one was actually pretty enjoyable. I was like, okay, I'm looking forward to this. This looks fun and silly.
yeah.
But the rest was just awful. Like, it was.
I never actually.
I had so much hope.
I never actually watched past that because the blowback was so immense, and it's not because I'm easily influenced or anything, but I was already. I'm okay. So I myself, I'm not a big Star Wars person, which is not to say that I don't like it or anything. It just never hit me right the same way.
Right.
It's just one of those things. Some things nail it for you, some things don't. But I liked we watched it just to watch it. I guess it was popular and it was known, so we watched the first movie and we're like, oh, maybe watch the next ones. But between the second and third and the response to that, I guess I was just waiting to see what happened with the third one, and the massive oscillation between those two and how people felt about those two and how it corrected one way then corrected the other way,
It
pleasing
was
neither
so
camp
sad.
at all.
Yeah, it was so sad. It was frustrating. It's like, I don't know. They tried too hard to pander, and it failed miserably.
Yeah.
And the
It's a
thing
shame
is,
because
I
I thought
think
the first 5 minutes of it were pretty compelling. You talk about like a stormtrooper who's kind of cracked, hit his limits,
Yeah.
that kind of thing, and escapes. I think that's kind of an interesting place to start from, and then
well, because I
know,
had
this is
I had
up
a
a
lot
wall.
of hopes for like Rey, Finn, and Poe as characters. They were introduced so like with such promise. There's a lot of there's a lot that could be told. But then they had to go and make it about the Skywalkers again.
Yeah. I think that's part of the trouble is that the fandom itself is sort of a time capsule, and if you keep trying to market to that specific thing, it never grows, it never changes. It's always going to be the same. So you kind of have to just take your licks, to be honest, because I don't know if they remembered this. They should have remembered this when they were making their move. But everyone hated the prequels when they came out. Everyone gave them so much shit, and now they're fucking classics like everything else. So
The thing is, I
just
don't
have
see
to
I don't
endure.
see the sequels actually getting that treatment as much, just because I feel like there was less substance in a lot of ways. But I could be proven wrong. The Reylo shippers are loud as hell, so. I think that was what killed it for me, though, was they were clearly going in a romance direction. I'm like, that's not what I signed up for with Star Wars.
yeah, it's
I want laser swords and space battles, and that's what I came here for.
and old men with problems.
And old men with problems. To be fair, don't get me started on how frustrated I was with how out of character Luke was written in the later, it's like, I'm sorry, they took the beacon of hope, the symbol of, hope for the original trilogy, and they turned him into a bitter old man. It's not compelling to be jaded. That's not the point of Star Wars.
Yeah, I think you nailed it too, Larku, with but all of them keep kind of throwing each other's work out instead of, if they'd just gotten the script writers in the room consistently to belt out their plans for all three movies right then and there, so they knew they had something cohesive and stuck with it,
They
had
just
that
didn't. That's the
trust in
problem.
it.
They didn't stick with it. They abandoned it
Yeah.
halfway through.
Which suggests to me they didn't trust their own work, and that's a shame. They should have,
Because
Everyone's gonna hate it. Like, if you actually commit to something, at least someone's gonna like it. But if you can't commit to anything,
no
you
one's
know.
really gonna like it.
Yeah.
No, and Luke was my Blorbo, the poet. The reason I love Luke Skywalker is that he's literally a sunshine goodest boy. He had his struggles, but he came out better for them, and that was his story. So I was really frustrated that they turned him into this bitter old man who like saw darkness lurking everywhere, and it was really out of character. Like even Mark Hamill was like, "That's not what my Luke Skywalker would say," and that was being kind. I imagine that's with a ton of NDAs, but. Oh, I don't want to get mad about it, but I just ignore what I don't like and move on. That's the nice thing about Star Wars, because I could go back and take the books that were taken out of canon and be like, well, I want to write with this, so I don't care. It's all fiction anyways.
Yeah, absolutely. Nothing's real and everything's fiction. There's so many, especially with Star Wars particularly, so many avenues tapped that you can still enjoy. So
I do need to I still need to watch Andor. I have not watched it yet, even though I know it is a masterclass just in TV. Like, not even as Star Wars, just as TV.
I need to do that too. I've heard really good things about it. I need to. Same hat.
And the Obi-Wan series made me cry. Like, I thought that was amazing. Because I mean, I loved the prequels when they came out. So, 'cause I love Anakin and his journey. Like, as a kid, I hated him. Now that I'm older, I'm like, God, he is a baby. Somebody get this boy some therapy.
I think that's part of it. Is now you're older than him, you realize how completely unprepared. But also, I think it's one of those things where it's interesting because it seems like it's doing better on the small screen than it is on the silver screen at the moment. You know, in terms of like the serialized series type stuff that they're doing seems to be better received than their
I think it's part
outings in movies.
I think part of it is they're not like they're as the kids say, letting the people working on it cook.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
I don't know about Andor because I haven't watched it yet, but I can say for sure that the Obi-Wan series was made with people who loved the prequels and loved the story it was trying to tell, and did an homage to that without dishonoring like the original series or like the original trilogy or like the prequels at all.
Yeah.
It was
I think there's a lot of, as I understand it at least, a lot of people saw a compelling message in the prequels. It's kind of a flawed gem in a way.
Very much
Certain
so.
things
Like, it's
maybe,
not like I've watched it a bunch of times in the last couple of years, and it's not a good movie. It has a lot of promise, but like it's not a good movie.
it has some good ideas type thing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of movies I like that, where it's just sort of unrealized potential, which is great for fan fiction. There's nothing better than something that is just on the cusp of being aggressively mediocre, but still has lots of good shit to say. That makes it perfect for, I have so many springboarded ideas off this kind of thing, you know.
Like, nothing.
Just unrealized potential.
That line will never not hit as hard, because I watched it this last year, and it was so this is how democracy dies, to thunderous applause. It was that line, and I was like, God damn, you know, like, there's a lot in it, it's just tried to be too much.
Yeah, I guess that's the consequence of coming back to a world that has percolated in his brain since, when was it fucking released? 70s? 60s? Yeah, 70s. So, you know, it's just a lot of things that have been burning a hole in his brain that entire time, and maybe it's just, you know, too much shit at the wall. See what sticks.
I found the half a biscuit that you stole.
Oh, congratulations, you can finish it.
I don't want to eat it. The Lola stole it and dragged it places.
Oh, it's been on a journey.
Did you like the digestive biscuit? Did it help? But yeah, I agree, Taff. Luke was actually my original Blorbo too, because I was reading some of the books, and like, I remember writing a story, because this was like fifth grade me, so I was baby. But I was like, I want to be Luke's apprentice, because I just thought he was so cool. Funnily enough, I was never...
sweet.
Yeah, I was just like, he's so cool. I want to be cool like Jedis are cool, you know. But yeah, again, the toxic fandom pushed me out of Star Wars for a while. Yeah. Until I came back of my own accord and went, fuck you, I'm taking this back. Is it time to do a circle?
Circles.
All right.
I got Mandy loafed on my lap. I'm stuck here for the time being.
For the foreseeable future.
Yeah. She's sleepy. Very sleepy.
You sleepy too? Little miss. Oh. Hi. There's some bees, but I think they have diminished because she now just wants to sleep. But yeah, oh my god. I don't know. So what series of yours have kind of been ruined by... It's okay if you don't want to go into that, but like, are there any series that you can't... that you're not like... You're like, I can't even look at this series the same anymore because of X, Y, or Z?
I can't think of anything that's been deeply tainted. I know there have been things that have been deeply tainted. It's a shame they don't immediately spring to mind anymore, but I guess that's also a good thing.
Right.
That it didn't make that much of an impact in a way. But also, I guess that's reflective of my kind of laissez-faire relationship with media as well, where I'm pretty good at letting... But, I guess I was slightly soured on Kingdom Hearts because... But less on Kingdom Hearts and more on the character of Naminé in Kingdom Hearts. A very specific dislike for this character that this person really liked.
Okay,
So I'm okay with
gotcha.
Kingdom Hearts, but not so much with Naminé anymore. No, she's nothing.
It's like, yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I don't know, Kingdom Hearts was always so complex. I did not want to get into it because of that.
Yeah, it's... I played the first game, and that's it. So it's very easy for me to avoid Naminé because I simply never played the second game.
Right.
And therefore don't have to experience it at all. So at least there's that too. But yeah, I enjoyed the first game well enough, but then, because that one's pretty straightforward, like, it's... The story is very linear and clean. Then it gets simple and clean, you might say.
It is simple and clean.
Yeah, and then it gets more and more nonsense as time goes on. Starting with from the second game onwards, it just becomes more and more
ridiculous. So how many Ansem or whatever his name is? How many Ansems are there?
Is a Xehanort now as well?
Xehanort?
I don't remember. Yeah. 500 bloody names. So,
it's all the same
500
now!
bloody shadows and characters of shadows character nonsense. I don't know. It's all bullshit, isn't it?
The only thing I really liked was Roxas. I thought he was a fun character, but then, you become Sora again and you don't see Roxas ever again.
Yeah. Stop fixing what's broken. It's good when it's broken.
Yeah, he was great when he was broken. It was fine.
Exactly. He was doing fine. He had a friend for a while till that friend died. But he was fine.
It was fine. It was a little traumatic maybe, but it was fine. It was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just remember the controls and whatnot being really clunky in the first game.
Yeah. I remember getting stuck on a particular boss, and it wasn't even a terribly hard boss, but I don't know, I was underleveled or something. I was just having a really bad time. But it was in a situation where I couldn't go back, so it was just like, oh fuck, I'm just here until I can worm my way out of it.
Ick.
Yeah. Gotta hate it.
I think I got stuck pretty early on in the second game too. And I'm like, nope, I don't wanna do this anymore.
I think the concept of the game is quite fun, and if they had kept it at about that level of complication, I could have quite happily played the second and third.
Right.
Just, but you could tell fairly immediately with all the spin-off platforms they weren't going to do that way. They were throwing everything in the kitchen sink into it. Yeah.
It got to be way too much.
Yeah, Nomura noises forever.
It was ridiculous. I need to sneeze, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. Excuse me, oh my god.
Congratulations!
Thanks!
Oh, am I cutting out? Sorry.
Oh, were you leaning away from it?
Yeah, sorry. I was petting the cat and not looking at the microphone properly. Sorry, love. But yeah.
Hi, Beans. But yeah. I hope you're doing well, Lycan/Len. I need to remind myself that Hal is now Halcyon, because I keep forgetting.
That's so. Yeah, I keep getting jump scared by my own name. Don't worry about it. I see myself type in chat and like, who the fuck is this?
It's you. You're like, oh.
I've been fucking cacoethic for a decade now.
I know. It's like, how do you change?
Yeah, but I've been really unhappy with the name for a long time. I just couldn't think of anything that would be more suited. So I'm glad that in this case, kind of, there was some sense of direction from wanting to change the design as well. I just kind of thought, okay, fine, it's time to actually lean into the VTuber experience like I never did before, kind of thing.
You're like, it is time.
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, when I made, I've talked about this before, so I'm really sorry for how repetitive this might be. But when I made the Globros design, I don't have any particular affinity or feeling about slimes. I don't really. I just wanted to make something that had a baseball cap and would be easy to draw and would be easy to rig. And that was very I don't know how to rig, so let's do something really basic.
Right.
Yeah, let's make it as simple as possible for ourselves. But then I learned that making a baseball cap is really hard in 2D. So I got I was determined because I refused to not have a baseball. I love wearing caps in real life, so because I'm a baldy, so.
Right.
Like all baldies, I like wearing hats because it keeps my little head warm. Upload your consciousness.
Doing better if there was more than one Boyland here.
Oh no Boylands. We get this root beer, and we get IBC root beers, which are very good, and we get Boylands, but we call them Boyland because they look like Boyland. I read them as Boyland the first time. I was like, whoa, Boyland root beer? We need to get Boyland for the Yowies. But no, it was just Boyland. Oh, speaking of which, happy Yowie Day. It's Yowie Day today, by the way.
Oh my god, is
801. Yeah, 801 is Yowie Day, because it can be pronounced Yowie.
Oh my god,
Yowie.
Happy Yowie Day, everyone! Yeah. It's a national
Congratulations
holiday.
on Yowie Day. And it's a Friday too. It's been a tough week past the Yowie.
Oh my god. Boyland. I like that makes me so happy. When we get a car, hopefully we'll visit you. That's my hope. Is visit you in Len when we
You don't need to come down to this shithole. This is terrible. We're gonna hopefully move somewhere nicer eventually. So you don't have to come
to me. It's really nice here.
Bullshit. Oh, what state are you in again?
Minnesota.
I mean, we're all in a state, but.
Minnesota? I'm always in a state.
Oh yeah. I've heard good things about Minnesota. I think I've got some friends in Minnesota. Minnesota.
Yeah. Oh yeah, And if you move, I'm sure the passive aggressiveness will be familiar.
It's okay, I'll feel just like home.
Well, we also talk about the weather just as much, so,
Yeah, as we should, as we must. The only safe topic of conversation.
I don't know, my favorite thing is the Minnesotan thing of, there's a tornado warning, let's go out on the porch and look for it. Hi, Bean. Oh, she needs more pets. She needs some squishies.
Very brave. Oh man, you have unlocked a memory that I think I've mentioned before to Len. But okay, so my first girlfriend, I went to visit her. She lived in Michigan, and I was 18. I was really just
you were baby.
I was baby. Yeah, I almost got deported as well at the time.
Oh. Whoops.
Yeah, because she was a couple of years older than me, and I was at the thing where they talk to you and ask you what you're there for, and I said, I'm here to see my American girlfriend, 18-year-old boy. And they were like, go sit in that office, someone will be with you in a second. And they were trying to discern if she was trafficking me. So I was like, shit, no, that's not how it is. Please call my auntie, this is her number. I sat there with them for several minutes before I realized, I have my aunt's number. Please call her. As it happened, because she was in Texas, as it happened, yeah, I was so fucking stupid, Panda. Just don't present yourself that way at 18 years old. Anyway, I went. My auntie was supposed to be in the garden. She would have missed the phone call, but she hurt herself. So she was sitting indoors and got the call and was able to know this is a friend of the family. We all know her. Fine, because that was true.
Yeah.
Like she was very well vetted by my immediate family. Anyway, right. So Michigan. Anyway, Michigan tornado warning, and I've never been in a situation with a tornado warning before, so I thought it was very simple. I got into the middle of the building with a blanket and collected the cat and hid under the blanket with the cat, thinking the tornado will rip through any second. And then nothing happened, obviously.
Right.
And my girlfriend got home and like, what the fuck are you doing?
You're like, but there was a
Tornado.
tornado. I mean, they can be scary. They can be scary.
You know,
And,
I've
like,
been Twister.
when we actually get proper warnings, I do herd the cats into the basement, so... Yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily, they just follow if you have a Churu. Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh my god. I don't think I've ever... Have I ever told you, like, one of my reoccurring nightmares is just, like, tornadoes?
Oh.
I don't know why.
I mean, that's a fair reason to be worried, I suppose, in an environment that does happen.
But, like, they're
I get
so,
it.
like... They don't really happen. So, like, where I live... I'll have to show you pictures later, but, like, where I live, we're in, like... We're surrounded by bluffs, so we're in kind of a bowl. So we don't usually get tornadoes inside of our, like, town, city area. Like, they'll be on the outside, but they don't really happen in town.
Yeah. I mean, I managed to kind of prime myself to be still continually scared to piss of them, because while we were driving to go see my aunt, I was reading, like, I had this little thing on my phone that would folklore and or stories of local areas and stuff, and there's some really cool, interesting, like, these pirates that lived in this cave and, you know, were eventually ousted by their local village. And but one of the ones was about the tri-state tornado that, like, it's like early 1900s or something.
Okay.
Basically just ripped up 3 states. I just just flattened a bunch of villages, and, you know, it was really bad. It was huge, a mega tornado. So, yeah. And I was looking that up, and I was like, oh yeah, no, they're still scary. Actually, I'm like,
I mean, yeah, they can definitely be scary.
yeah. But I've come to respect and fear hurricanes slightly more. If only for having been through one, which was a very weird experience, because I didn't realize how bad it was until we got out there. It just seemed like a really bad storm. And then I got out there and I saw that, no, everyone in the local area just had their houses wrecked to some degree or another. Trees were just on the floor, like they've just been thrown up and thrown out of the ground. And you know, then we didn't have power or internet for, like, I don't know, 3 weeks, something crazy like that. Yeah, that was a wild one.
God
But it was okay. We
damn.
did a lot of jigsaw puzzles.
I mean, hey, I like doing jigsaw puzzles, actually. I just got rid of a bunch, but mostly because I'm trying to downsize for when I move in with Monocle, because I have too much shit.
Yeah, the space is always the big issue with those. We have a bunch of them stacked, all done, and we have no idea what to do. Stacked inside big cardboard. What do you do with them when you're done, you know? Glue them and then they just sit there. Eventually we'll frame them or something, because they're cute. Welcome back, Aria. We're still
Hi,
chugging.
Aria, welcome back. Sorry, I was just giving you info on stuff.
Oh, thank you. It's very sweet of you. Thank you.
But yeah,
No, we want out of here if we can, so that means a lot. Thank you.
like Monocle likes it here. He's like, it reminds me of living in England again a bit. So, but
Yeah.
with the American flavor, you know.
Just more spread out.
Yeah,
more,
yeah.
Big roads. Yeah. I don't miss the small roads, I'll tell you that. They're scary. Like, Cornish roads were fucking terrifying, man. It's just one car width, and I'm talking European car width, not
Yeah,
American.
the tiny.
And 2 giant rocky banks on either side. Piss scary.
Did we talk about anything vital? We talked about tornadoes.
Oh, it's all been useless crap. No, we talked about stuff about formative experiences. Talked about
That's right.
cats.
That's right. Cats. We did talk about cats.
And we talked a lot about early internet, but I think you were here for
For early internet stuff. God, nothing,
Yeah.
nothing will be steered into my brain quite like the third link down of the search being Sailor Moon Gallery.
There was one
And that
Sailor Moon fan
Goku,
site
that
I burned a
Goku
hole
Sailor
in, I
Moon
swear.
was so bad. Wait, what was that?
Oh no, sorry. There was one Sailor Moon fan site I burned a hole in pretty much. I was in there a lot, just reading. You know, I couldn't watch Sailor Moon. It wasn't on our television at the time. When it came over, I was like, oh, this is all it is, huh? I didn't really watch it, but
Right.
I stay on the fan site a lot. I just enjoyed the artwork.
It's
You
so
blepping?
pretty. Hi.
She's blepping.
This one was grooming. So.
Oh!
Good.
It's hentai!
It was hentai and it was really upsetting, okay? I was a small... He'd never do that to Chi-Chi. I mean, I agree. But it was in your face, man. Like, it was... I was just a kid looking for cool Sailor Moon art to print out so that I could put in my binder. And that's not what I got.
Aw.
Instead, I got the fucking like forearm size schlong, and you know, it was just not. It was not. I never wanted to think of Goku or Sailor Moon that way.
Okay, but you are a little cum-brained.
I mean, I
Complimentary,
am now.
because so am I.
I am now, but at the
But
time.
out of curiosity, no, at the time, and also that kind of stuff was a bit wasn't it? It wasn't really. It was just like, oh, and it doesn't make any sense.
Right?
As Arya says, it's not. It doesn't make like there's no dynamic there. It's just you know, Chi-Chi. Think of Chi-Chi.
Think
But
of Chi-Chi.
was there a specific pairing or anything that you remember sending you on that journey?
Oh, on that journey.
Yeah,
Okay, let me think.
Yeah, like a
it was
positive
more...
association with hentai.
Okay, what was my positive hentai association? I want to say Fushigi Yugi and Ayashi no Seris were the first series that kind of touched on sexual topics.
Yeah, it was mildly spicy. I remember
Yeah.
reading Fushigi. Yeah.
It
It was really nicely paced too. That one felt very pro in how this is completely irrelevant to such a silly thing to talk about with like all the porn and then be like, but the panels though.
but the
paneling on that
panels
one
were
was
so nice.
the storytelling on that one was so good. The pacing was great.
There's still a lot of influence of that artist in my art as well. If you look. Yeah, okay, now I gotta think. I think I just had crushes on characters. There wasn't really pairings, it was just like crushes that evolved into going on that journey. Because I think
Yeah.
like I definitely had a crush on Zelos, and I found some like spicy fanfic or something.
Yeah.
And
There was
actually,
all the
yeah,
mirrored
I did.
fanfiction of
It was
Zelos.
a Lena Zelos fic. Now that I think of it,
Oh,
sorry, that like
yes, that was very
activated my
popular.
brain receptors.
Yeah, I can see you liking that.
Yeah, so that
makes sense.
started some things. There's the trauma of having watched Ninja Scroll before I was ready. That was traumatic. Because I'm pretty sure there's like a
I
straight
remember
up,
Ninja Scroll.
there's a straight up like sex rape kind of scene in that. If I remember, I might rewatch it just to see if it's as bad as I remember.
Oh my fucking god. So I mentioned that my parents recorded Manga Midnight. Regrettably, one of the things they taped for us and did not check was, are you familiar with Urutsu Kotoji, Legend of the Overfiend?
Let me look it up.
It is the
Hold on.
origin of tentacle porn, basically. It's like
Legend
ground
of
zero
the-
tentacle porn.
Oh!
Yeah, it's known for that. It's kind of iconic for that. It was baby's first kind of encounter of, oh, I really shouldn't have this. Luckily that came a little bit later than my, like, you know, I was about 11, 12, but that's still not a good time to be watching Legend of the Overfiend.
I wasn't that young when I saw those, because I was definitely like 12, 13 when I was there, but I was an innocent 12, 13. I was extreme autism. I've never thought about, like, I don't think about characters like that. 12, 13.
Yeah. No, that's valid. I didn't necessarily want to, honestly. I was like, this is not appropriate. I shouldn't have this.
Yeah, it's like,
But,
it's not like I wasn't interested, because I remember very distinctly
Yeah.
separating characters from that type of feeling. At least,
Yeah.
like, as far as pairing and, like, what other people would do, but, like, that didn't stop my, like, oh, I want to go on a date, you know, with this character, and think, like, what if we held hands and kissed, you know?
No, that makes sense. I also think it's a thing of, as you say, it's kind of more character driven. It's not really about scenes and scenarios you could encounter and see. It's about your imagination, really, and what that's doing with the very limited knowledge that it actually has at that time.
Yeah,
But,
I'm trying to
when
think,
you're awakening to...
oh god, I remember one of the other characters I was just way too into in middle school.
tell me.
Raceland from Dragonlance.
Ah, I don't know this one.
Oh my god, wait, okay, hold on. Oh my god, has anybody else read Dragonlance?
Raceland.
He was the, like, emo, white-haired, special boy, sickly mage man.
Ah. This is a vibe, though.
Yeah. Yeah, no, oh my god, like, when... Ah!
Was this a series of... Was Dragonlance a series of books, then?
Yeah, it was a series of books.
It looks like a series of books, yeah. Nice.
But I remember getting a lot of different vibes from different characters, because I remember, like, the entire Majir family was kind of like, I'm a little gay for every one of them, because there was Kitiara, was their half-sister, and she's really hot, and I just remember having feelings about her.
Hmm.
Like, wait, here you go. Here you go, I'll just paste it in the chat. But, like, yeah, I mean, like, look at her. She was evil, and she was hot, and she had kind of short, dark hair. I was into her. I was definitely into her. But I didn't realize it at the time. But Raceland was the one who had my whole Kokoros.
Yeah.
Here, this is really good. This is definitely close to how I imagined him. Did anybody else? Did any of you read Dragonlance? Am I the only stupid degenerate to have read Dragonlance? It is definitely baby's first fantasy series. It's kind of a baby's first fantasy series. There's some bajillion books for that series. So, and it definitely informed the way I was trying to write my own book for a while. I'm like, an epic fantasy. But yeah, no, it sure is. I don't know if I want to reread them, but Raceland, though, was my boy. I loved him so much. And then he had this really gay, like, emo elf apprentice in the later books named Dalamar. And, like, now that I'm older, I see that it was very, very, like, queer-coded, because, like, Dalamar kept trying to prove himself, and Raceland was kind of evil, so he just, like, burned a curse into Dalamar's chest, and it bleeds all the time. There's these 5 fingerprints on him. It's very, like, you know, cut my life into pieces. You know.
Yes.
But yeah,
Beautiful.
I was the characters, man, they were so fun.
We love sad, suffering apprentices here.
Right? And, like, okay, so, like, Raceland was the smart brother, and he had a twin brother named Karaman, who was, like, the barbarian brother, but was always looking after his frail, weak brother, because, like, what if something happens to him? And it's like, everyone's like, Raceland can take care of himself, or Raceland doesn't treat you well, Karaman, like, why are you trying so hard for, you know, it was that vibe. So yeah, we had dysfunctional twin brothers, which, you know, let's go. A hot, evil half-sister, kind of overly do-gooder half-elf main character. The other women, unfortunately, were really bad. Like, the female characters were badly written, but...
Oh, that's a bummer.
Except for Kitiara.
Like
The evil one was fine, but, like, this one chick, Goldmoon or whatever, she was just, like... the sage, and had a mission, and she was very, you know, not very well written. And the other character I was thinking of, who was, like, in love with Tanis, who is like the main half-elf, was very boring. She was just like a princess character or whatever. Like, it was not very good. But bits of it, like Raceland and Carmon, were clearly the babies of that author, because they had the most the pages came alive when they were on screen, so to speak.
Don't you love when you can tell who the Blorbos are for the authors? Especially when you agree with that those should be the Blorbos. Well, mainly that, yeah.
Well, because, like, okay, so I had the first series, which was, like, the group adventure, which I think was based on a D&D campaign at this point, because, like, it reads exactly like D&D. But the second series was, like, more story for just the brothers, and they were the main characters, and that story was amazing. So I only kept that trilogy. So I'm like,
Did you ever watch sorry to jump in, but incidentally, did you ever watch Record of Lodos War?
No, but I want to. It's so pretty.
Okay, that was also straight up just based on the campaign.
God, let's go. Okay. You know what? That's so powerful. I need to get the rest of the Slayer's light novels. Because the original series was based on light novels, and I have the first one.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it good?
Yeah. It's Lena's point of view. And she's like, I am obviously the best sorceress. And I'm like, yes, you are, Lena.
Most reliable narrator.
Did I ever tell you that I got away with basically homebrewing the Ragna blade for one of my sorceress
Good. I'm very glad to hear that.
It was so good. It was way more powerful than it should have been, but I still got to use it. It's like, oh yes, what does this do? It disintegrates. Do you know what level spell disintegrate is? Cool. But anyways, I feel like I should let you go. It's been 3 hours and 40 minutes, almost 4.
Thank you so much for having me, though, and thank you for lovely chats. It's been really, really nice. And this time I didn't even talk about or insinuate anything about politics. We got to have a nice uplifting time.
Oh, we didn't make any dead mom jokes, though.
We didn't. We'll have to work on that.
Yeah, next time.
We'll try to workshop something.
Oh, that is my favorite thing to say, is whenever someone says, your mom, I just go, my mom's dead! And they go, whoa, and I was like, checkmate, loser! But yeah. Anyways, thank you for joining. Thank you for coming along.
Oh, thank you.
On this journey.
It's been a huge joy. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure, and thank you for being so patient while I have not successfully been on. But I'll be really glad to be on any time you'd like again. It's been really lovely.
Well, I would love
Thank
to
you everyone
do
for
like
hanging out too and listening to us yak.
I think a drawfee style thing would be really fun to do. If Len wants to do that too, I would love to do that with Len and you.
Oh, hell yeah. Her schedule's a little rougher than mine, but
I was gonna say, but I also don't like. I know
joy.
her schedule is way more hectic, so I don't want to like take away any time from that.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm always drawing, so if we're having a conversation, we're probably also without it being aired. So yeah, drawfee is just the natural next step.
Absolutely. Hi. 2 of them. It's 2 of them.
2. Converging.
And your little bald ear.
Yeah, thank you so much.
But yes, thank you
Huge
again.
joy to hang out with you.
Hopefully we'll do this again soon.
Yeah. I'd love to. And I hope you have a lovely Yowie day. I hope your chat does too. Thank you so much for the company.
Yeah, thank you too. Have a good evening.
You too.
And I'll see
Take
you
care,
next
Alfie.
time.
Yeah.
Soon. I'll probably
Soon.
ramble at you more about like Dragonlance stuff too at some point, so you know that'll be a thing. But
Yeah, drop me a line anytime. You always happy to hear what's on your mind. So
but
yeah.
yes. All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. That was fun. That was exceptional. As usual, times with Hal just fly. I don't know. I think it's because we have the same stupid brain sometimes. Like, our brains will occasionally just draw the same conclusion, and the conclusion is dumb and horny. And this is why I appreciate Hal's friendship. But, okay, do I have any, experiences, cum brain? Yes. Cum brain. There it go. Next week we're actually gonna have DMK on. So if you guys don't know Kyle, I'll shout him out real quick. I'll have to check with him to make sure he's still good. But, yes, next time we'll have...
I'm just gonna polish my wood live on stream. Because that's how we do it, Hal. I'm even gonna give it a little bit of a lubing. Because I just felt it and it's a little bit sticky.
I don't think I could have had a better clip. There could not have been a better clip for that. We're gonna have Kyle next Friday. But, haha, but Tuesday, I say we can try out Post Mouse, perhaps. Or we could play Resident Evil Remake, that'd be fun too. But basically, I want to try something with a story for Monday. So we'll do something story-based, and then Monday. Tuesday is story-based. Wednesday, I'm thinking more Minecraft, maybe? I want to see if I can get Skyblock set up and try that out. Thursday, of course, will be art day, and I do actually want to do art because I'm feeling it again. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? And then Kyle for Friday. Hi, you. Both of my cats. They just try and bully each other all the time. But I don't think we need pre-mouse to understand post-mouse, because he's a post-mouse in that he delivers mail, I'm pretty sure. So I think that's what we're gonna try. Because it looks really cute, and I'd keep meaning to try it out. But thank you again for coming. Don't tell me. Thank you for joining us.
You've come. I have come.
And we are gonna go raid that violin chick today. Looks like it's her birthday. So I think we'll do a custom raid message today. She's really fantastic, and I think she's doing music. Oh, she's doing some Dead by Daylight. So, there. We can all type that in, I think, or paste that in. Anyways, thank you again for joining. I hope you had a good time, because I did. And I'll have to remember to upload this to YouTube. But until then. Oh, dang, I remember what the other thing I wanted to talk about was. Oh, well, next time. I wanted to talk about like the weird fandom surveillance state that fans have created amongst themselves. It's been weird. But anyways, next time. So, until then, let's wish the happy birthday to that violin chick. And you're welcome for the company. Lots of love. Yeah. Bye, guys.
If you catch an elf stream, you have it made. The traps are laid, what an optimal ratty played. She heals us and hit different, battle mage, slaying so much, lesson in the dragon age. Teabagging as she still get the win. She's a slam dunk every time she could den a rim, so you should definitely throw her a follow.